Hello and welcome everyone to a fabulous edition of Blood on the Clocktower. I cannot stress to you how unprepared for life I am. My family is currently experiencing Christmas, so I wasn't planning on playing this week. However, uh, due to sleeping arrangements, I've not been getting good night's sleep anyway, and everyone went to bed early, so here we are! House on the Bluff. I've been here for all three of them. This is 1.3. I believe it's the third playtest, designed by Scooter, who's also known as Scott to us, at Dice Tower Werewolf. Which, by the way, if you ever want to join us, come join us. Dice Tower Werewolf uh, will happily let you into the group, and you can play with us. We're not as celebrity as we might appear, but this is it's a homebrew script that we designed. It is the House on the Bluff. I am the cook, which is a phenomenal character. Very wordy, as you can see. Uh, I'll just go into the thing. Uh, Rolls. So, where am I? Ah, I'm this one. So, there it is. Each night, pick a good character, not the cook, and a player, not yourself, that you haven't picked before. They have that ability until dusk. If an evil player is chosen, they will be given the character to bluff, and a townsfolk becomes poisoned. All players can only share info that they were fed an ability by the cook, privately, not in public. Huh, I think that is new. I think that you were allowed to share it publicly, and probably he realized it was too powerful, so now it's nerfed. So now I'm going to need to go and talk to my people, and that's a way of outing evil people, because I pick an evil person. I don't know. I don't really know. But anyway, we're just going to show the rolls here real quick. I literally have no idea what's going on. I've played this script before, but it's been a while, and I just realized how unprofessional I am. I got this cog over here that's all half-cocked. Very unprofessional. So, that's been definitely enough time. There's the things. We got the old spirit, the house itself, the maniacs, and the entity. And I don't remember what things we've been before, but I remember that it's always been very weird. The blackmailer, the black cat, the bartender, and the wailer. Oh, and the innocent child. Yes, the innocent child must die. If I recall, that's always Chris. Alright, very good. And I need to print off my rolls. So I will be hitting pause.
Hello.
Okay, so is that thing about it only being listed in private? That's new, right?
Yep.
Okay, that's fine. So I pick a character and a player.
Yep. And I'll let them know.
Okay, and they would know on night one that the cook is in play because you're visiting them tonight to let them know this.
Yep. Exactly.
All right. Well, I will pick. Oh my goodness, I need to look at
Wait,
the.
hang on. Hang on. That you haven't picked before. They have. If an evil player is chosen, they will be given characters to bluff each night, and a player that you haven't picked before. They have that ability until dusk. So, yeah, we're gonna play it this way tonight. I need to fix something on it, but yes, we'll
Well, I
play
have
it this way
another
tonight.
problem because I want to pick
Yep.
the singing telegram. How is that going to be done in private? I guess they'll just bluff as it because that's going to be very public.
You're right.
Can I not pick that one?
No, you can.
But nobody else will know that it's real. Is the problem? But there, I guess that's fine. If I'm allowed to pick it, that's what I'm going to pick. I'm going to pick Chris and Singing Telegram. And if I understand the requirements, I cannot pick the same role twice, and I cannot pick a player twice. Or can I
Yep.
pick players
Exactly.
multiple times?
You cannot pick the same player twice.
Okay.
Um, yeah, this I've just you have cracked open a bunch of little things with this one.
That's okay. This was with very little effort. I'm sure that the whole thing is deeply flawed.
So I said here that they have to Use the ability by the cook privately.
Yeah, if you don't want me to pick that one, I can just say that
Yeah,
one's
let's
off
pick a
limits.
different one today, and then I'll change it.
Think about it tonight.
Yep, exactly. Thanks.
Sure.
I think that's the only one that is a public player.
Okay. Uh, all right, let's do the happy wife.
Okay. And still Chris?
Yeah, and they're gonna like learn the starting information.
Yep.
Okay.
Wait, what's starting like the happy wife starting information?
Yeah, knows who their partner is.
So that's a good point too. I am going to
I'm so sorry. It worked so well until I was the cook.
no, it's fine. I need to do if I gave like hang on, let me see. If I gave someone let me look at a roll. Start knowing which half of the circle, I'd still give them the correct information. So yes, they would know who the I'd give them the same person as a real happy wife if a real happy wife is in the script.
Sounds good.
Or the husband, partner,
Well,
whatever.
thanks for being accommodating and having me.
Oh yeah, no problem. Awesome. Thank you. And thanks
Yep.
for breaking my characters for me.
Oh yeah, no problem.
I need that. I've got a few things before we start once everyone gets here.
Is this one of them?
Yep, that is one of them. Guami's alive again.
You've decided to run
Yay,
Trouble
I'm
Brewing instead.
back.
All right, are any of you guys also snake charmers?
So first, I'm in the chat. I'm posting if there is a ghost hunter in the game. I'm posting the top half, bottom half, left half, right half, which I should be doing every single time. That should say Steven, not 7 at the bottom. That.
Yeah, don't be putting me in the mix.
And then, so that shows top half, bottom half, left half, and right half of the game board. And then I'll give a quick little story since I came up with a theme today. So this is where there's a history to this town. It goes back to the turn of the century. There was a Ravenswood Bluff mental asylum at the time, and it was this world-renowned psychiatric institute where all these famous doctors were coming in, and psychiatrists and psychologists were coming in to help out. And back on today, basically 40 years ago today, so it'd be 80 years ago today. Sorry, 1941. There was the all the patients revolted against all the employees, and there was a lot of people that were murdered, and patients, doctors, everyone, and they shut the whole place shut down that day, 80 years ago today. So in recent years, or since then, they've claimed it was haunted, but the last like 20 years or so, no one's seen anything. But today, we are all at the new Sleep Institute, the Ravenswood Bluff Sleep Institute, that has taken the place of the Psychiatric Institute. And it's this big old mansion with a clock face on it. It's known as the Clocktower since back in the turn of the century when it was the Psychiatric Institute. And we're all there. We're there for normal things, sleep apnea, insomnia, just research study. And in the middle of the night, we hear this high-pitched, childish scream. And all the doctors come in, they take all of our wires off, and we all run into Nam's room. And where Nam was staying, it now says Nam in blood on the wall, kind of like Chris's background. It says Nam is sleeping forever. And the game has begun.
I would just like to say I'm pretty sure there's a ghost hunter or blackmailer in the game.
I believe that to be true. Otherwise, I don't think it would have come up at the very beginning of the day.
Yeah, all I've got to say is never cross the streams.
Well, there's theoretically 3 of them in the game anyway. So
3 ghost hunters?
So
Oh,
which one
no.
of them are you, Guami?
You mean 3 minions?
Do you want to chat?
I'm the ghost hunter.
Sure.
Steven,
All
are
right,
you
Colton.
claiming lost motorist with your
Whose room?
background?
No,
My room.
no.
Your room.
My
Okay.
background is
Boss is
always
claiming
based
Ghost
on a
Hunter?
role in the game that is picked
Jason, do you want to chat?
apart from my role.
Sure, why not?
I'll go to you.
Chris,
Yes, Steven?
I needed to talk to you, so I came in to play this game so that I could have that conversation. And
Oh,
I have
missed
several.
you.
I have several non-game related things to talk about.
Oh.
Yeah, you're just going to tell me how terrible I am at storytelling.
Would you like to
Yeah.
chat? Sarah?
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
go to
I
my
can
room.
talk
Your
to
room?
you, Peter. Where am I
Yeah.
going?
Near the...
So what's going on? I don't even know how to
You
play this
suck,
game
sir.
anymore. What?
You suck, sir. You're going to troll me.
No, I don't troll you.
Yes, you do.
Even when
How's it going?
even when I try to be nice, I'm a dick.
I know. Somehow you just become a dick all the time. Good. How's everything going?
Pretty good. You can't see this, but on my screen, I have a very nice institution. This was clearly before all of the horrible things that he described happened. Looks like there's some people that are about to get checked in. They look like they're quite well to do. I have no idea what's about to befall them. Much like American Horror Story, like the first episode.
Oh,
I see that you're reading and not actually
I
listening.
am. No, I heard you.
So what's going on?
Horror story. Oh, nothing. I kind of want to kill Guami right away.
Why?
He seems evil.
So what is the Ghost Hunter? Is that a good roll or a bad roll?
No, Ghost Hunter's good. The bartender's evil. But I believe what Guami was hinting at was an outsider was in play. Because he was saying Ghost Hunter or Blackmailer, and those are the only 2 roles that bring in outsiders. So I believe Guami is claiming to be an outsider.
Well, if he's an outsider, that doesn't make him evil.
No. But he could also
Be bluffing evil.
Bluffing evil. He might be the blackmailer and just know that there's an outsider, so he took an outsider role.
Or you're trying to come up with bullshit to throw me off the scent.
Or I don't bullshit ever.
Do you want to do a 1-for-1?
Sure.
I am the cook.
I am the happy wife.
I cooked you into the happy wife.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
Yes,
Are
you
you
did.
actually
Okay.
the happy wife?
No, you cooked me into it. Okay.
So now that I've verified my role, there's no reason for you to bluff. What are you?
I am the happy wife. That's what you made me.
No, you're not that for the whole game. You're just that for one turn.
Oh, so you want to play honest this whole time with me?
So here's the deal.
'Cause usually you lie.
Either you're good or you're evil, but regardless, you know that I'm telling the truth because he came to you, and there's no way that you would have known for me to come and tell you, by the way, I cooked you into the happy wife. And I'll give you the rationale, because he gives you another good player. So now we have 3 good players.
Unless I'm poisoned, right?
Or yeah, if you're bad,
Some
then
poison
you're
thing.
just that's your bluff roll, and you have to come up with fake information.
Oh, no. I will tell you I am the ghost hunter.
Oh, you're the ghost hunter.
Yep.
Dude,
We're
you're
gonna
always
play completely honest today.
Well, I don't even know what the ghost hunter does yet.
I might
You
be
start
lying,
knowing
but I'm
which.
gonna play completely.
Okay, so there is an outsider because of you.
Yep. And I have a feeling that it's Guami.
So who was the person that you got as the happy wife?
Guami.
So
Why do
you
think
know
I wanna
he's
kill
good.
him?
What is your problem?
I want
Or
to kill him.
why do
Because
you
if
want
I
to kill him?
I learn one evil player, but not their line. Oh, when their partner no, the happy wife knows who their partner is. When their partner dies, so Guami, they learn one good and one evil player, but not their alignments. They cannot nominate their partner. So I can't.
So we should
nominate
definitely
Gwami.
go talk to Gwami and find out if he's expendable.
Yes.
Or I should.
And then, yeah, you can.
I don't know that you want to. I don't know that you don't want to.
You can. In fact, you can say that you were cooked into the happy wife. You take that role from me today, and that way nobody's going to think you're the cook. And hopefully that will keep you alive longer as the cook, because I think it's a good role.
I think it's a good role, too.
So you could always just say you're the cook privately, of course, because we got to whisper it. But you can.
So you
can
know
take
that Gwami's good, though, is the point.
Yes, that's my point. And I think that you should.
So if
take
Gwami dies,
that you
then
were
you
cooked.
learn information. Now, is that actually going to work?
Is that actually going to work?
Happy wife.
I believe so if he dies the first day, because tomorrow I become the ghost hunter again.
I think that we need to verify that, because I think normally that would happen at night, and you're only the happy wife until dusk. I'm gonna try to go talk to him.
Okay, I'm gonna chat with Scott and see if.
Okay,
if
you
I
can do
say-
that. I'll try to talk to Gwami. You try to talk to Squat.
And,
And
if
then
I just say yes out in
Yes.
out in the public,
Or-
or just say the word yes.
Most definitely not. You know, something that's affirmative or negative.
Exactly.
Got it.
I'll say like 100% yes. Well, that means kill Gwami, or we should if we can.
Yeah.
If I say
Okay.
no, then
All right.
cancel Gwami's yes. Okay.
No,
Horror game.
Oregon. Yeah, Lynn's just going to jump. Lynn
Oh
is
my
literally jumping
God.
back and forth in between the two rooms, and I don't know why she's doing it, but it's weird. So I'm not chasing her.
Are you chasing women
I
around
think
in a
she's
grocery
just
store?
testing out the different beds. She's going to Ross's bed
She's
chamber.
moving back,
And she's
back, forth,
going
back,
till
boop,
Lynn's
boop,
sleeping. It's like when you're at the mattress store. You're just like, do I like this one? Do I like this one?
boop. Absolutely.
Those rooms are
Oh,
hilarious.
where is
I don't know.
she?
You guys must have nicer rooms than me. As a late, tardy sign up or whatever. My crappy
What'd you
room.
get?
It says, "A Yahoo tardy sign up."
Oh, that's terrible.
No, that's perfect. That's right on par.
My place. She had to go to the bathroom and put her stuff in the fridge. It's great.
I'm nominating her just on general principle. She did it again. That's 4 times in one night.
She's just dodging you.
Yep.
Is that a role? Like, can't be in the same room as
Same
Ross?
room as Ross.
I think we're gonna
Don't
have
be
to
in the
make it
same
one.
room as Ross.
Don't give Scott any ideas. It'll be a role next.
Hey, James, do you want to talk?
How much longer do we have, Scott?
About 2 minutes. Probably
Yeah,
less than 2 minutes.
that's fine, Manny.
Probably
Party
about-
room.
Dog?
Yeah, sure, Anton. I'll go to you. I'm going to
Okay.
your room.
My room is top 1.
Anyone want to talk with me?
Did Sarah clear you from your psychological evaluation?
You have to ask her, I guess. I think I'm good.
Did he pass his psychological analysis?
Well, I don't know. I don't have enough. Not yet. I
Raw
don't have enough
data.
yet. Day one's hard. You also have to like look at how everybody reacts to other people jumping on other people too. So
Oh yeah, don't ever do that, because no, we just do that on general principle, being irritated with one another. So you'll get past that, Sarah. That is not a good thing to go off of. We just sometimes have gotten tired of each other. Sure, Peter. How much longer do we have?
Less than a minute.
Okay,
Less than
I'll
a
go to
minute. Okay.
mine.
Okay, all right. Okay.
'How much more time until nominations?
Like 10 seconds.
%, yes.
Gwami,
sir,
I need to talk to you. Can you talk to me quickly? Gwami, I need to talk to you.
1 second. I gotta update my grimoire here.
Well, we have like 1 second left, so that's
We'll let
perfect.
you go in the room, and then I'm gonna.
All right, whose room?
Yours.
All right.
So
Yeah.
I have some good news and some bad news for you.
Oh boy, what's the?
Well, the good news is I know you're good. The bad news is that if you die, we learn a good and a bad aligned player. And it would have to happen today because I was cooked into the happy wife and I picked you. So if is your role important enough that it's not worth losing? Like, I don't know what your role is. We have 1 second. Great.
You came
Just
running
moves.
out of the kitchen.
So
Are we
serious.
double?
He's got
Would there
a
be a
roll
double
of
claim,
toilet paper
Jason?
stuck
That
to
was
his foot.
awesome.
Did you and the other minion both claim the same role? The one
No,
that
just-
you were fed?
Nominations are open.
Jason.
Okay,
Hold
up.
Jason will nominate
Before we
Ross.
do anything, no,
Jason will
I have a
nominate
very
Ross.
important.
Jason
I have a
nominate
very
Ross.
important announcement.
It doesn't matter.
No,
Just
Right.
mine's
wait.
better.
Jason doesn't
Mine's
care about
better.
you, Manny. Jason just cares
Jason
about what he wants to do.
He'll care in a second. Mine's better. Trust me.
You already nominated.
Well, it doesn't matter. He nominated.
I already
Jason-
nominated Ross. You could.
Man, you're gonna have to wait. Jason has nominated Ross.
Oh.
Jason, your reason?
If he's a ghost hunter, he already uses ability, so we could kill him. That's the end of that. Unless we have a better thing, maybe Manny will give us more info in a second. But I nominate Ross.
Oh my god.
No,
that
it's
doesn't
not
seem
more
good.
info,
Well,
but
for the
hang on.
record, I
Hang on.
but I do need to do something.
Ross, your
so,
defense.
It's true. This man has no dick. Ghostbusters quote. Sorry, that
Ghostbusters.
wasn't me.
Very bad.
Just to
This
clarify.
has been
Chris said,
recorded.
"What?"
Ghostbusters reference.
Okay. With that, I'm going to move the time down to 1.5 seconds and start the countdown. First votes, Lynn. We need 7 votes to put Ross on the chopping block.
For those keeping
Peter's
score,
not seated for the matters.
it was only 15 seconds, not 45 seconds before I was nominated.
also
no.
Yes,
no,
say Yahoo.
that-
Yes.
That's not what did it for me. What
Yes, say
did it for
Yahoo.
me is
You have
that-
something you want to say? Yes.
well, so I'm not trying to talk over people. For the record, if we legitimately wanted to kill Ross, like that happened too fast, so I don't even know why the frick he was nominated. So that just putting it out there. If you legitimately want to get somebody killed, probably wait more than 2 seconds.
Okay. Well, I'm done. That was all I needed to do. I'm done.
Manny, did you want to talk?
I'm not nominating, but I did have something I want to say, and actually, Jason nominating made this better. So, just give me a second here. I am the singing telegram,
Oh no.
and what I've learned is there are 2 claims for Ghost Hunter.
That doesn't even make sense.
Sure, it does.
What?
He-
Why would
he
you?
obviously
Why would you
thinks
sing
running
about there
out of
being
the
multiple
kitchen.
claims? That's not like.
Let's kill
Did you
Manny.
not see? Did you not see Jason run out of the kitchen and scream?
Well, I was gonna
What?
sing that there's an outsider in play, but that I mean, if Jason's gonna nominate somebody because he thinks there's a ghost hunter, then that's obvious. So I figure this is a little
Well,
more
I am.
relevant.
Yeah, and it's good
Because
because
there'd
I
be
am the ghost
multiple
hunter.
claims for a ghost hunter. Like already.
I'm a
This seems
ghost.
way
I'm
too
a
early.
ghost. I'm a ghost fighting treasure hunter.
I'm gonna put it in chat a little more succinctly and not as.
By the way, if you want to do this properly, you always need to go, I am your singing
singing
telegram.
telegram.
You need to do that at the beginning of each one.
I was gonna try and switch it up a little bit night to night, but
Nice.
So,
Very nice.
Wami, we were having
No.
a conversation, but it didn't really resolve well.
Oh yeah, it's not a good idea.
Well, there's that.
If this happened last night,
And with that,
if this happened the other night, you'd both be outed for claiming virgin.
Yep, I am the virgin, by the way. It's not even in the script, but you know. But Peter, I don't appreciate you saying that because actually you were the demon in that script, so now there's that dirtiness on it too.
Yeah, I hear you.
So do we kill the second ghost hunter then? At this point?
Well, who are the 2? Ross, are you one of the ghost hunters?
there is no ghost hunter. There is only Zool.
All right.
I don't know.
Nominate
I'm
Jason.
curious who they are.
So which one? I don't know.
Wait, hang on.
So who's the other claim of the ghost hunter?
Yeah, I don't know the
Yeah.
other claim.
well, both claims
Hang
that I
on,
heard were
everyone.
second hand.
Be quiet for a
Hold
minute.
on, Colton nominated
Colton
Jason.
nominated Jason. Colton, your reason?
He's out in somebody else's role, and I can't out his role, so I think he should just come out with it.
Pertinent info, Ross outed it publicly right at the beginning of the game. I did not out
We're
his
not
role.
at the pertinent info part.
Ross literally said, after Guami claimed outsider, Ross said, I'm the ghost hunter. I didn't out anyone's role this game.
Put it in the
Pertinent
court.
info.
What?
That's all I have to say about that.
Is that your defense and
That's your
pertinent?
defense?
That's my defense.
You-
I didn't out anyone's role.
when
I mean,
you're
other
when you're the
pertinent
defendant,
info, we definitely should kill. There's no reason to not kill. Please, for the love of God, don't not kill today.
Oh,
We should,
also I'm a
we should
bad kill.
definitely kill.
I don't like, regardless of winning situation, I just don't want this game to take 5 hours. So
I agree with killing, but I don't know. I don't think it should be Jason. Maybe.
Jason, do you mind dying?
I'm not in a double claim, so I shouldn't be killed. That's
I'm going to start the
That's not what I
all I
countdown.
have to say about that.
10 votes needed.
Oh.
well, I'm an early vote, so I'll vote. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on.
You're gonna early.
likes to put out the opportunity.
Yeah, I'm the the early voting, mail-in voting.
So is that two of the evil people who voted?
Yeah, Jason, that's exactly what it is. There's no way that logic is flawed.
The game is solved.
Good job,
Two
other
of the
demons.
four. Come on
We
now.
got two of the four.
And-
We're both the maniacs, and we're both on the same page.
All that
I'm
matters,
gonna go on
We're
me.
both gonna vote on Jason.
all that matters, Jason, is that at least at some point during the first like 4 days, you say something like that against the actual demon, and then you can go back to that point and say, "See, I called it day one."
Did anyone else
Nominate
hear
Guami.
Anton nominate Guami?
Any other nominations?
I heard Anton nominate Guami.
Yeah, I nominate Guami two
Oh.
times.
Sorry, didn't
2
hear
times.
Sorry.
you. Anton has nominated Guami. Anton, your reason?
My reason is Guami said he wanted to kill someone, but he thinks Jason is a bad idea, so I think maybe Guami is a good idea.
Guami, your defense?
I think we should let the demon waste his kill on me.
Okay.
Works too.
That we're gonna start the countdown.
Sounds good to me.
I think we should kill.
I don't think you can impasse in this one, though, Guami, so you're probably not gonna target yourself. You're not Zambul.
I
Wait a
don't know
minute.
what that. I don't even know what
There's
that means.
there's the old spirit impasses, does it not?
My goodness.
Oh,
The joke was that Guami is the demon, so
maybe we shouldn't kill Guami.
Sorry, I understand.
Flower
I'll
girl
put him on the
check.
chopping block.
7 votes does put Guami on the chopping block.
Sarah and James popped in there at the last
Oh,
second.
yes.
I wonder if
Flower
that's
girl
because
Any
they're
other
trying to kill
nominations?
Guami.
There's probably better nominations than Guami. Let the demon kill Guami.
I'll nominate Sarah.
Manny nominates Sarah. Manny, your reason.
Yeah.
It's secondhand, but that's the other person I've heard Ghost Hunter of, and I don't think we should kill Guami.
Okay. Sarah, your defense?
Not the ghost hunter. So I don't know who you heard that from.
Okay. I'm gonna start the countdown.
She's
8
not the
votes
ghost
needed.
hunter. She's not the ghost hunter.
Not the ghost hunter.
She is not the ghost hunter.
Does anybody know Guami's role?
Guami is not an outsider and it's a super important role, and we should vote to kill someone else other than Guami. That's the answer. He's not the outsider. It doesn't matter. He's gonna die, Candace. So either he dies or he gets killed at night. And
Okay.
Who said
good
anything
point.
about him being an outsider?
Guami did.
I
He claimed Butler.
at the beginning of the game, I made it sound like I was an outsider.
Oh, I just assumed you were the blackmailer. That's why.
No.
That's why I voted for you.
Any other nominations? In 7. Oh, my hands have disappeared. 7, 6,
Man,
5,
the only other.
3,
Say
2.
it quickly,
I
Guami.
nominate
Say it.
Colton.
Guami nominates Colton.
Whoa. Just in there.
I don't know if your role is good or not, or any better than mine, but I did find it suspicious that you didn't want to do a 1-for-1 in the beginning. So it makes me think that you might have been a minion. So probably not the demon, but I'm suspecting at least a minion.
Yeah, the fries are not the rest of it. The rest of it's Caesar salad.
And that was not part of my defense.
That was pertinent info.
I mean, it's my defense.
Or
and,
accusation, sorry.
Colton, your
Yeah.
defense?
I'll give Lynn the floor.
Right, right. Not the fries. The rest of the Caesar salad. That's important.
My defense, I can I will 1-for-1 with you tomorrow, Guami. But I don't know if it's too late to gain your trust. But I don't think this is a good kill. I don't think you should vote for me. But you can do as you like.
We're gonna start the countdown. 8 votes needed. Take the lead. 7 votes will tie.
Don't vote for me, Manny. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I don't understand, man. He didn't die from a double claim ghost hunter, and yet no one's saying they're the second ghost hunter.
All right.
Manny
Whoever's
was
the
the,
ghost
oh,
hunter, you're a better kill than Guami, whoever it is. I don't care who it is, but you're a better kill than Guami.
Okay.
Jason, this is probably why you're nominating Ross so early.
Yeah,
Because if
that's
he was,
The second
we-
ghost hunter would nominate
if-
themselves and save us.
Who?
The second ghost hunter could nominate themselves and save us.
The second ghost hunter.
The second one I heard was Sarah. She's not claiming it now, but I heard it secondhand. I didn't
There's
hear
only
it
there's only one
from
ghost
her
hunter.
directly.
Any
is
other
anybody
nominations?
the,
Situations
Um,
where a double claim is necessary, I
If
suggest.
someone wants to nominate themselves and we kill them, I can prove my role tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah.
In 6.
Anybody?
5.
Mindful there's kind of a pixie type situation. Well, not exactly pixie, but there's some other
I think we should
situations.
let him die.
2.
Oh, bad. Okay.
1. Guami has died. Guami, how would you like to be executed tonight?
Oh my God! Throw me in front of a bus.
Guami
you
is thrown
driving
in front of
said
a bus, but he falls down and the bus rides over him perfectly without hitting him. But then he stands up and a different bus hits him and he has
Beautiful.
He's going to bed.
Hey Scott, can I ask you a question tonight? Can you come visit me?
Yeah.
So, day's off to a bad start. Chris could be bad. Guami claims that he was an important role. Probably would have died either way. I don't know. Time to cry over spilt milk. Sarah has to be good. Yeah, so normally the way that the happy wife would work is you would have time. The main thing that I was thinking was,
Who would you like to cook tonight?
we will cook Jason into the maid.
Jason into the maid. Okay. Thank you.
is it me or is it? There's no volume.
12. Can you hear,
There we
James?
go. Yep,
Okay.
I can hear you.
So Jason's not back, but I'm going to announce anyways, and he can find out later. There's a couple announcements. First, A Yahoo has died in the night. Found with the wires, his little sleep wires, like all wrapped around his neck. And then what we didn't know about Guami is that he's actually built like a cartoon character, and he, after getting hit by the second bus, just bounced right back up, and he's alive.
Very cool.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Yahoo.
For killing me? You should be.
No.
Yeah,
And
right.
Stays open.
Sarah, can we talk?
Yahoo,
Yahoo, you want
Yahoo.
to finish talking?
James, yeah, my
Sure.
remarks.
I'll go to
Can I
yours.
come in that chat, Guami,
All
and
right.
Yahoo?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Go ahead, and if he doesn't want, we can kick you out.
Okay.
What the hell
My
is
room?
Guami that he's alive again?
Sure.
Well, my plan was ruined. I was going to have you do something that would have confirmed one person because my information last night was vital.
Is he coming? There he is.
Yeah, he's always late. He's late. Welcome to the body bag.
Well, I don't understand why you're saying we did what you wanted, which was to kill him, right?
Yep, we got a lot of good information, and I would have just said that you should do your thing on Jason to confirm, because he is one of the two.
Well, I did it on Jason, and I did it before I died. So I don't know,
Oh.
Guami, if you're aware.
Okay, what happened?
I am the the cook, and I can make people into other roles. So yesterday I made Chris into the ghost hunter, which, assuming he's not
No.
evil, if he was
No.
evil, well,
Not
that
what you made me into.
no,
The medium?
sorry, the I have the ghost cooker in my thing, the happy wife. I put the ghost
Oh.
hunter on the grimoire, which is why I'm confused. I made him into the happy wife. Now, if he's evil, then he would be given the happy wife as a bluff roll, because that way he knows that I'm coming.
Oh, so there's a medium in play.
Yeah, and then the medium obviously raised you back up because you said that you
Okay.
should be alive. And I don't know what your role is, but I know that you're good, assuming that Chris is good. Chris got you as his wife, which means that if you die, then he got information, which is why you died.
Okay, now it's making sense.
So I don't know if you trust me. I don't know if I trust Chris.
I do.
I tend to trust you. So do you want to tell me your role?
I was a psychic.
Okay.
You still are, right?
Yeah.
I still am, I guess. Yeah, I am
Okay.
still psychic. So yeah. But I was pretending to be an outsider so that the demon would be less likely to pick me.
Now I'm confused that is that the storyteller
if I pick
discretion?
a dead player, no, if I pick a dead player,
Oh, okay.
then instead of protecting them, I learn their role.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was gonna do that and figure out who's good, who's evil based on dead people, so we know. Are we on the right track? Are we not?
So Chris,
Well,
do you want to give us your information that you got from Guami?
Yes, because this is my circle of trust, and I'm telling all my information to you guys.
Woohoo!
I do this all the time. People just don't believe me. Okay, so I was the happy wife.
Yeah.
When you died, Guami, I got Jason, and this other person who I can feel is evil is James.
I would.
James.
I haven't talked to James yet, but I feel like Jason's good because I did talk to him yesterday.
So I
And
picked.
I'll tell you this. Yesterday, when we voted on you, Guami, with all the hands up, Sarah and James both put their hands up at the last second. And when I said, well, I think Sarah's evil, she smirked. And I swear, she is not good. And I don't think James is good either.
So I can tell you that I picked.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. I got one more information. My ghost hunter information, because I am the ghost hunter who did not come out yesterday, so I don't know where this double claim came from, is that the right side of the table, which is my side, has the most outsiders, minions, and demons combined.
Oh, man.
Now you may go, Steve.
Okay, so I just wanted to say that before I act before all the evil rolls, I picked Jason last night, and I picked Maid, which I was trying to figure out which roles were the most powerful and save
Jason
them.
the Maid?
Yeah, so I was trying to save the most powerful. Unfortunately, I died on night 2, so that strategy isn't the greatest. And I don't even know what the best roles are. But he's going to start knowing the longest chain of consecutive registered good players. So hopefully we don't already have a Maid, because that would be a waste.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
If we don't already have a Maid, are you
So
knitting?
if we had a maid, he would be drunk, or would the original maid be drunk?
Well, this is
No,
a
it doesn't
starting
matter.
info thing, so they would have already had their info. If I pick an evil player, then it makes somebody drunk, but I think that that's just at random. I don't think it has anything to do with anything. It's just
Okay.
somebody's
I'm
made drunk.
gonna.
All right.
Unless
All
there's
right.
more information, I'm gonna get out of here.
Yep.
And I'm going to see
Okay.
what we can do about.
So, do you guys
talking
think
to
that
Jason.
Jason's good? Should I go talk to
I
him?
do.
I think he's
he
good.
is.
All right,
Out
well,
of
I'll go talk
Jason
to
and
him then.
James, I think James is the evil one. So
All right,
yeah,
I'll
I'll
talk.
go with Jason.
Does anyone want to talk to me?
I would like to talk to you.
I would like to talk to you.
You specifically want to talk to me?
Yes, and Chris, I think would like to be in that conversation.
I'll come with you.
Fine.
Where are you? Yep.
My room.
You should be.
I pinged you last night. I am the janitor.
Okay.
No, I'm the cook, and I picked you and Maid, so you should have received starting information last night, unless you're evil, in which case you received the fact that you needed to bluff that you had Maid information.
Here's what I'm trying to figure out. How the hell did I get pinged if you're dead?
Because I act
why is
before I
Chris
die.
in here? And why is Chris in here discussing this with us?
Because he trusts you.
And
You
I
can
trust
kick him out if you want.
I trust Steven. Do you not
Why
trust
does,
him?
why does he trust me?
Because
I don't know. He just does.
of my
You're a
information.
trustworthy guy.
So Chris is really the chef and you're not because you're dead and I wouldn't have got pinged. I got it.
No, I am the cook. I act before I.
Then how the hell did you ping me
I
if you're
act before I
dead?
die. Look at the
No,
night order.
he's the first one to go.
I
He got to go
yeah,
before.
I
you died.
acted before I died.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Okay. Got it. Yes, I was pinged. I'm not giving out the info with Chris until I know something about him. I'm being honest.
Okay, well, the date one, he cooked me, and I was the happy wife, and it's my two people that I got was you and James, and I have a feeling early on. I had a feeling about James being evil, so I'm just going with that because I feel like you must be the good one.
Wait. Steven was your partner?
No,
No,
I cooked
Steven
Chris
cooked me.
into the happy wife, which meant that he got a partner, which was
which was
Guami, which
Guami.
was why we killed Guami. And when Guami died, Chris was given that information.
Got it. And who were the two people? Me and who?
You and James, and I felt better about you than I do James, quite honestly.
Okay, James. Let's see where James. Okay, that
sitting right
actually works very well based on some of the theories I have.
I also want to point out that I don't trust Sarah either. I think they're both evil.
That also works with the theories I have.
Okay, then they both.
So, are you going to give us your information, or do you need more information on Chris?
So Chris was the happy wife. Yeah, I want to know what Chris is now, since he's not the happy wife.
I'm going to tell you that you had a double claim theory happen yesterday, and neither one of them was me, but I am in fact the ghost hunter.
Okay, so what other info do you have then at the ghost hunter?
Our side of the table has the most evil people
From
and
Peter,
outsiders.
from Peter to Anton, is that
Peter
all?
to Anton, yes, the right side.
At the most of them.
Yep.
Okay, that works for me because I got a Maid 7, which means that 7 people on the other side are probably all good in a row.
Yeah, it could be you. It could be me to Guami.
No, because then I'll
Yeah.
have for that Peter, Sarah, James. I guess that could work.
Yeah. Yeah, me to Guami is 7. Unless Candace, Anton, and Colton are in there.
I don't trust Candace. She was very shady with me when we talked. Just so you guys know, I'm the priest, and I picked Candace day 1, and I'm like, so how important do you think your role is? And she just ignored me. Then I talked to Guami, who, by the way, Guami's actually the psychic.
Yeah, he told us.
He told us.
Okay, so and I'm the priest, and I was trying hard to protect him. It wasn't that. It's because I knew what he really was. It was why I was trying to protect him. I'm the priest, but I was the maid, and I got a 7 good in a row. So yeah.
Well,
James is
Anton
perfect.
could be evil, and maybe it
could
starts
be-
with me.
Yeah, it could be Peter to Steven. I could see that.
It could, yeah. The point is, let's kill James. Let's kill James anyway, because if James is the opposite ping of me, then that's the only thing that makes sense.
Sure.
Yes.
I agree with that.
But you
All right.
shouldn't have told me the maid thing first. You should have let me tell you first, because I could have then lied and said, yeah, I was the maid.
Well, it does no, because you would be told the bluff roll. So basically, the lie would be the 7, and I have no way of knowing if you were told 7 or not. But you would have been told. By the way, bluff. What?
Even if you're evil, you're told.
If you're evil, you're told. By the way, Bluff is this.
Okay, that's fine. I didn't know that. So.
Yeah, well, that may have changed since last time.
Okay, I'll talk to you later.
Yep.
A day longer.
Chris,
Mhm.
you might as well do your thing.
You get your gut all the time.
Oh, hold on. We gotta wait for nominations.
All right, I nominate.
You're dead. Even though
I know. That's why I stopped at nominate.
Nominations are open.
I'll nominate James.
Chris has nominated James. Chris, your reason.
And I got a lot of good info on James.
He smiled the wrong way.
Yep. He did. When we were putting up Guami, I noticed some tells. I also was the happy wife that was with Guami, so we got him killed. And it comes down to James or someone else, and I believe that it's James. And I will stick with that for now.
I have more pertinent info, but I'll wait for James to defend.
James, your defense?
Yeah, I don't know where that's all coming from. Chris is lying. I know that based on one thing he said, but yeah, actually there's at least one other person, maybe two, that could vouch for me here. So I'll leave it at that.
So pertinent info that I was going to add: James and Sarah are the two that dropped their hands up to get Guami at the end, also, and Sarah's now defending James. So
Pertinent information, I resurrected Guami last night and I need to die today.
why do you need to die?
We're gonna start the countdown.
You don't need to die. That's
Votes is majority. First vote is Chris.
Chris, you didn't
Yeah, dude.
vote.
Oh shoot.
Oh shoot.
Chris,
Oh.
you literally.
Wow, guys.
I know.
Oh, shoot. What's going on?
I was first. I didn't see it coming. That's my bad. Dang it. Can I re-nominate
You
James?
literally tell me this whole plan of what went on, and then you
he
Listen,
failed.
I was first and I screwed up, okay?
Well, 4 wouldn't have been enough, so.
Okay, Jason
Sarah up and I'll kill
nominated
Sarah.
She needs to die today, according to her.
Yes.
That's something that both the good players and she agree on.
Yeah.
I'm not sure her reason for wanting to die. What's your reason for wanting to die?
So 3 votes
No,
is not
don't.
enough.
It's up to you.
Jason nominates Sarah. She says she wants to die.
Jason nominates.
Yeah, I think I'm a good kill.
But you're still not the ghost hunter, right? Even though
Sarah.
you claimed it in day one.
That is
I
correct.
didn't claim Ghost
just
Hunter
said
day
she
one.
There's my
resurrected
hand,
Guami.
Jason. I'm not gonna mess this one up.
All right.
Gonna
I'll
start the
get
countdown.
Get James tomorrow.
Sarah, did you want to say anything other than that you wanted to be killed?
Kill me.
Okay. You'll start the countdown.
Are there
6 votes.
any other ways you'd like to say that you'd like to be killed?
Evil team don't want to kill Sarah, by the way.
I don't understand.
I think Anton just
it's
admitted that he
very
was evil.
confusing, yes, but I am actually on both sides and I understand perfectly.
It's Guami related, so of course
either-
it's confusing. So,
Either they're evil and it's a good kill, or she's a good kill and it's a good kill.
Oh, I think I just figured it out.
Okay.
because you
8
can't
votes is
vote,
enough.
is that?
Any other
That's half of it.
nominations?
Oh, that's right.
So-
Yeah. That's an addendum. Forgot about. I remember.
Any other nominations?
So I have an idea. I need to post something to everybody. So I have an idea that, or I've been told that I might be drunk. Is it worth me trying to sing something about James and Sarah to see if I die?
Just sing it anyway, and we'll see what happens.
If you're drunk,
Or-
Manny,
or,
just
or we could try to kill
Well,
the.
I was thinking of singing something along the lines that one of them is evil.
so here. I just want to clarify for you.
I
If
nominate myself.
Ross is nominating himself.
the conversation's always broken up by these self-nominations.
Self-nominations, yeah.
Ross, your accusation and defense.
Well, I just felt like it.
You know, as a
And my
blackmailer,
defense is he just felt like it.
you have to have like Townsfolk nominate you.
You don't
as a
want
blackmailer,
Sarah to die?
not yourself, right?
Right.
I'm gonna start the countdown in now.
Well, he's not an innocent child, at least.
Okay. Manny, just sing about it. If nothing happens, nothing happens. You could always sing about it another turn later or something.
Okay. I sing that James is evil.
What are you singing telegram?
I am the singing telegram, and I believe that James is evil today.
Gotta do jazz hands, man. What are you doing?
Jazz hands, spirit fingers. Oh, that
Danny
happens.
hasn't died yet.
Any
That
other
happens.
Danny hasn't died yet.
I just want to point that there is a role in minions that probably want to nominate themselves and not die.
You want to note that Manny has been the
Yeah,
fake
but-
singing telegram before.
So the thing is that Sarah wants her to be nominated, and she wants to die. I don't see unless maybe she's the old spirit.
I'm not
Why
speaking about
would you-
Sarah,
No,
I'm
no,
speaking
no.
about Ross.
Manny, she was demon saving probably.
Anton,
She also defended James.
you know, check out the 3 rules I gave you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, I will think about it at night, Ross.
Okay.
0. Sarah has died. Sarah, how would you like to die?
I don't know. Squashed by a giant boot. Why
And-
not?
And now for something completely different.
Sarah was playing in the
off the
Jack and the
wall.
Beanstalk game, and
Mhm. Where
crossover
it came from.
episode. She got stomped by a giant boot.
Oh, that's great.
I thought you had the opportunity to say she was crushed by Italy,
Yeah.
and you didn't take it.
Yeah.
Oh, the boots.
Rome will rise again.
Okay, here we go. Nighttime.
Yeah.
Being tardy got me all the way to the bottom. Welp, the circle of trust grows.
I have to send everyone back. I made a little boo-boo.
Such a great word.
Okay. I think everyone's here. Okay, I'm gonna send you all back to your rooms. Kwame, I'm sending everyone back. I made a little mistake.
Okay.
Boo-boo, if you will.
Okay, so take that marker off. Chris has died in the night.
That's rude.
Grace, I need to talk to you.
James, just because I called you out doesn't mean you have to.
Danny, do you want to talk?
Grace, can I talk to you?
Sure, Jason.
Guami, I'd like to chat with you
Grace.
if that's okay.
Yes.
I will join your room.
Sure.
I need
Sarah?
to talk to you.
Guami, I'm going to
My
your
room or
room.
yours,
All
Manny?
right.
Heard my name.
My room.
Yeah,
Steven.
my room, very bottom.
Jason, come to my room.
Well, then,
Scott, can I talk to you?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll go to your room.
Well, there were some social reasons that people thought you were evil. However, you wanted to die, and the only reason I find for that, well, I have a reason. Do you care to share what your reason for wanting to die was? It seems that you would have a reason as good. I'm assuming you're claiming to be good.
Yes.
So, do you want to share what your reason is? Because I only see one reason.
And what reason is that?
Well, that's the problem. It'd be confirmation if you tell me. If I tell you, then you could just say, "Yep, that was it."
Fair
You don't know that
enough.
I'm good.
I heard you weren't good.
Well, that you heard from the wrong people then.
Oh, okay.
So you're not going to tell me?
Well-
My goodness, the room's closed quick.
What?
Well, it's a mistake, clearly. Let's go
Clearly.
back and get that sorted out.
All right. All right.
Phenomenal.
That's hilarious.
Short day today. It's a surprise.
Surprise, the game is over. Sarah was the
Surprises
demon.
are-
Not the demon.
Oh, okay. Just a minion.
No, it was Chris. He just killed himself in the middle of the night.
Oh,
What the hell was
he star passed, but that's not how the script works.
Yeah, but there was nobody to star pass to.
Weird. That was quick.
What happened?
I'll explain in a second. Once whoever is not here comes back.
Guami.
I've come back to
Game's
life.
over.
Well, phenomenal news.
Building.
Woohoo.
So surprise in the script, the sleep technicians all came in your room last night. They all thought you were breathing funny and they woke you up. And now they're sending you all back to bed because I just actually, and you can go whisper again because I accidentally closed the breakout rooms.
Guami, do you want
Are we going?
Wait, are we going back to bed or are we whispering?
No. Go to your breakout whispers. Go to your whispers.
Okay, so
Yes, I will go back to your room.
Okay, you're using the word whisper, which means go to other people's rooms. Are we going to our own rooms?
Go to other people's rooms that you were talking to if you want to keep talking to people.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, Guami, can we talk?
All right. Yeah,
I
Lynn.
hit the wrong button.
Sir, are we continuing that?
Sure.
Yes, we can.
Oh, wait.
So, what was that?
I'll just say I had the ability to work miracles, and my miracle was spent.
Oh, so you are the person that raised Guami back to life. Well, why would you want to die though? There's no value in you dying. It just doesn't harm anything. Oh, because you can't vote for the rest of the game. But you can vote now.
I can't vote until Guami dies, but there was other reasons.
Well, you can vote now though, because your ability is no longer active.
Sure, I know. Well, I was also told I was happily married.
Well, that was incorrect. Well, actually, it might be.
I was told I was happily married with a spent medium that can't vote until Guami dies. So I offered to die.
Spent medium that can't die. Okay, I follow what you're saying. I'm trying to find the thing. What is the one that raises the medium? I'm just trying to put it in. And I use struggles to find those stupid symbols. So that wasn't my theory.
Interesting because I heard somebody else was saying they were the medium and they raised Sir Guami.
Well, I knew that the medium had raised Guami. I didn't know who did it.
Yeah.
I didn't hear of another story. My theory was that you were the band, which when killed by the demon, nobody can whisper the following day. So you were like, well, I should like to die during the day. But your theory also makes sense.
Not an outsider.
Well, there is an outsider because there is a ghost hunter.
Yep. Yeah, I've heard there's a ghost hunter. Actually, I heard that I was a ghost hunter for a minute, but
yeah. So there's a lot of confusion about that because I know who the ghost hunter is, but I was also told of multiple other ghost hunters, which I didn't know who those were. But that may just all be confusion.
It was in my 3 for 3, but it was not.
People get confused sometimes.
I didn't hard claim it.
Yeah.
I didn't hard claim it.
People get confused sometimes. All right. Well, I don't know if you're good yet, so I don't know if I want to share beyond that. But your story makes sense.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yep.
I guess I am. Nobody else is here to talk to. Steven, you want to talk?
Sure.
Okay, let's go in my room. I feel like we're wholeheartedly trusting each other here.
Well, yeah. So the thing is that there is literally no confirmation because you knew that you were supposed to bluff as the happy wife, but I'd say I'm trusting you. But it like I don't have you know what I am because I can't fake mine, but I don't know what you are.
That's you do, although you don't trust that you do.
Well, no, but mine is verified because you were told by the storyteller things that back up my story, and that isn't mutual, is the thing.
Right. No, I get it. You know who I am because I told you I was a ghost hunter. However, you don't know that I am.
Yeah, it's not confirmed. It's not confirmed.
No,
like, there's people that are like, well, it's confirmed. Well, I don't think we know what the word confirm means.
Yeah. Yeah, I think people use that term loosely in Blood on the Clocktower.
So
It's
you
not
were
like a
a day
virgin
you
killed
were
me.
a starting information role, so it's actually not a big deal that you died. Right?
No, I don't care. I don't know who the idiot was that killed me.
Well, anyway, I talked to Sarah. She said that she was the medium, which, if nobody else claims that, I think that's true. And
Yeah,
the thing about the medium is that they can't vote after they use their ability, so they're actually better off dead because now she can vote.
True.
So that does make sense.
I'm gonna keep her as evil just in case.
Yeah, that's fine. I have her as
However,
evil. I didn't change her, but it's helpful to know what she's claiming.
I have talked to the night security.
Oh, who's that?
Well, I can't tell you who they are because I don't want to out them. They'd have to out
Well,
themselves.
here's the thing, Chris. I thought you said we were trusting each other implicitly. It would appear that that was not
I am.
correct.
No, it
I
is,
am
because
confirmed.
I'm telling you that there is a night security officer.
Well, here's the thing that's annoying for me is that I am confirmed to you. You know I am good, and you're still.
Well,
being...
it's not my place
that's
to
fine.
get somebody else's
I
information.
respect your shitty decision. Because it's your decision, and
to give other people's information.
I know. I feel the same way. I do the same thing. So that's fine. Any other roles that you know are in play?
Just supposedly Jason is.
Sure, and I knew that also.
Yeah. And then Guami's the psychic.
Yeah, those are the things.
I have reason to believe that Ross is either pretending to be or is the undercover officer.
Okay, so here's the thing. This 7 information, which is good information, which I'm glad because I didn't know if the maid was good or not. But 7 is a really good number for the maid to get. So, do you think it starts at Anton, or do you think it starts at Candace, or do you think it starts at James?
I feel like it's. No, I think.
I feel like
Sarah, what's her numbers?
What?
That can't be good. That can't be right. I was trying to figure out who it would be if Sarah is good. Because I think James is evil. So who would it be? It couldn't be from Sarah because that would stop at Colton. And I feel you're good. So that doesn't make any sense that you would be evil.
Well, let's say it starts at Candace. So here's the other piece of information is your ghost hunter information. So have to be on the right side. So I would say there's 4. So I would say, let's say it starts at Jason. Like if it starts
5,
at you.
Because you got to include outsiders, and there's an outsider out there. Because of me.
That's not evil, though.
No, but mine is outsiders, minions, and demons.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. But anyway, the point is.
That's fine. So yeah, there's 3 on my side.
Yeah, and I guess technically, well, we should figure out what they're claiming, because if they're claiming outsiders, that's useful information. But my point is, if it starts so I don't think it starts at you, because if it starts at you, then that leaves James and Sarah. Where did it start? Peter to Anton. Okay, so if it starts at you, then that would leave Peter, Sarah, and James. That seems extremely unlikely. If it were to start, I actually think killing Anton might not be a bad idea, because of your information, it makes it much more likely that the evil people, like, we got this whole string of people on the left that are good, and then we have all the evil people on the right.
Joining you guys, I'm joining you guys. Don't say anything.
Oh, okay. We all need to shut up. Jason's here.
Yes.
Well, we could talk again.
Oh, okay.
In case you guys happen to be evil, which I don't believe so, but Chris, if you were turned into Happy Wife turn 1, you wouldn't have also got Ghost Hunter information. So I don't know where the fuck you get this Ghost Hunter information from, or where you get this Ghost Hunter information from. Sorry, on camera.
Yep, that's right.
You both.
No, I got it. I got it the second day. He activated it for me on the second.
Okay.
I did not get it for the first day. I was lucky enough to live through one more night. So
because I was sitting there going, "How does this even work?" I
asked him. I asked him first day. I was like, "So what is going on here with this?" So yes.
Okay,
Chris, if you're evil, you've destroyed this game.
Well, I'm not evil.
Bye.
Oh, goodbye.
He just wanted to test me out. So let's say it's Peter then. No, let's say Peter's evil. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I feel Peter is evil. I don't think Anton's evil. I've talked to him, and I feel Anton.
Now, it makes more sense.
We'll talk tomorrow, James, I guess.
Yeah.
I could have said something. But let me do this again. I am going.
Nominations are open.
I'm going to nominate James.
You can't. You're dead. But
Oh yeah, sure.
Jason will nominate James on Chris's behalf and let Chris give the offense, since Chris has the info.
Jason's nominating James.
And I can't put my hand up this time because I'm dead and I don't want to waste it on James.
Well, technically you can.
Chris,
I
you're giving the info.
I could. I believe James is evil. I have reason to believe him or one other person is evil. And I trust the other person implicitly at this point. So James is still evil. That is a fact.
James, your defense.
Yeah, so I think Chris is actually evil and been bartended. He double claimed my role. I am the happy wife. Sarah was my partner. I got information last night. I'm not going to share it yet. I've shared it with 2 people, and those 2 people know who they are. I actually have a strong suspicion on Manny, as somehow I think he is not drunk singing Telegram. I don't think he's singing Telegram at all. I think he ran with a little bit of information I gave him on day 1. He conveniently decided to sing that I was evil when he knew I was the happy wife. I had shared that with him earlier. So I think he's also evil. Jason has been like this whole thing with Ross. I think Ross and Jason are the other 2 evil. I think we got Manny, Chris, Jason, and Ross. Jason nominates Ross within 10 seconds on day 1. And then nobody's come back to say, oh, well, the ghost hunter's just going to live forever. But we've got cooked up information, double claims. I'm not positive my information I got last night was good, which is partially why I'm not going to share it, because I don't want to throw suspicion on good people because my information may not be right.
Pertinent information.
Yes.
Human sacrifice, dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria.
Oh,
Another
so it's like
Ghostbusters.
Candace type
Okay,
information.
Are we supposed to be having quote day here?
okay, I have real pertinent info. Manny was definitely not drunk or poisoned last turn, so Manny's info is true. And Manny's just singing Telegram, and he's saying that James is evil and didn't die, and that's pertinent information.
How's it, Jason? That's actually not pertinent. That's your opinion, unless you're going to back that up with something real.
Well,
How about this?
I'm gonna
How about
say
this?
the words pertinent information also. Go ahead, Peter.
Go ahead.
But
Manny.
I'm in the slot.
Finish it off.
Any other pertinent information?
Yeah. So
Yes, I have one pertinent information.
Hang on. Let Steven.
So mine is pertinent to Manny singing, which is, Manny, you can validate yourself by choosing not to sing, and then you'll die. However, if the demon also kills you, then it doesn't as much verify you. But you can verify to us that you are the singing Telegram by choosing not to sing. I'm not saying that you should. Just want you to know that that's an option.
I was going to verify that Chris is the happy wife by singing it.
No, well, that's fine too. But just know that at some point, validating that you are the happy wife probably is valuable.
Okay. Chris is the happy wife.
Oh.
Flutters.
Bravo.
Okay.
Uh,
And once Colton gets back here,
I'm serenaded.
My Spotify playlist is just building up
because
every
just
day.
Manny.
And Manny didn't die again.
No, he doesn't die now anymore. Look at the roll. It's changed.
Colton, once you take a seat, then I'll do the vote on James.
Sorry, my internet just went down. I'm on my phone right now, but I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
If you want to do a verbal one, you can.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Oh, and now it's May, which is awesome.
Yep.
Oh, it's much less verifiable.
So this isn't his singing's not going to validate much.
Okay, nothing. It doesn't really actually matter that much anymore.
I mean, at the end of the day, I have no more.
James?
I will get no more information. I have no ability.
Then you're a good kill.
Yeah, kill him.
And so is Ross. So why aren't we doing that?
Just 1 second. Colton, are you voting on James?
Oh no.
Okay.
So James,
Okay,
you're
now I'm
a good kill. You have no more info. You were pinged as evil. You're a fine kill.
Okay, hold on a second.
5 is a majority. James is on the block.
Then how am I pinged as evil?
All right. James, to back you up a little bit, I agree with you on some points. I'm not evil, but I do nominate Jason.
And Ross nominates Jason. Ross, your reason?
My reason for it is that I've given him very pertinent information that has not gone anywhere. Also, when I gave him that information and this is what my role is. Didn't give me a 3 for 3, didn't give me a quadrant, didn't give me a 1 for 1, refuses to give information. It may be how he's playing it, but I'm suspect of him at this point. So that's my reasoning.
I'm reconnecting on my computer now.
My defense is spirit of the rules, and that's all I have to say.
And
That's lame.
That's my
No,
defense.
it
Spirit of
is
the
valid.
rules.
we're going to
That's a
start the
very valid
countdown.
defense on that. Spirit of the rules.
5 votes is needed to tie, 6 to pass them. First vote is Anton.
If you don't like the script, then you can blame Scott.
Oh, no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying spirit of the rules.
No, I'm talking to Lynn.
No, I didn't say I didn't like the script. I just said I think it's a lame excuse.
Well, my point is I can't. Yeah, I'll talk to you tomorrow. How's that? You don't want to waste your time. Okay, that's right.
2 votes is not enough. Any other nominations?
Did Manny sing while I was gone?
He did.
I'm going to nominate Ross.
He said that Chris was the
Okay.
happy wife in
Yeah,
a song.
I could die easily. No problems.
James is nominating Ross.
I'm no better or worse kill than Ross, but I actually suspect Ross is based on Jason's jumping to nominate him when he knew he wouldn't get voted killed in that first day. That's super suspicious. Like, that's just, I don't know.
Sorry, cut you off. Ross, your defense?
I've got no argument with it. There may be a plan as to why he jumped on it, but I did call. I said within 45 seconds of him coming back, he will nominate me. So,
Put in
What your info was at the Ghost Hunter?
Yeah, what's your Ghost Hunter info that's so valuable? Pertinent info, spirit of the rules is all I have to say. Again.
I am the
Why
ghost.
we shouldn't kill Ross.
I am the ghost hunter.
And we're going to start the countdown.
What did you say, Jason?
Spirit of the rules is why we shouldn't kill Ross, and I'm just saying spirit of the rules.
I don't understand that.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
I don't know.
I could out everything. I could out everything, or we could be. I could keep saying.
That
spirit
would
of
be
the rules.
unusual.
I'm trying to be nice, Ross. I'm trying to be nice and say spirit of the rules every time, but we shouldn't kill Ross.
Oh, is that what you
Spirit of
mean
the
by it?
rules.
Why don't you speak English and tell me that?
During the
instead?
countdown.
There you go.
5 votes
Wait,
tied, 6 votes
Ross,
passed.
which half was it? Top,
Jason,
bottom, left, or right?
I will
I
be
am
offering
Colton. I am the ghost hunter, and that's all I can tell you.
Jason.
Spirit
I
of
will
the
be offering
Read
code
into that what you
classes,
like.
You'll be offering what?
coding, phrase coding classes on every third Saturday.
Spirit of the rules. That's my code. I don't talk in eggs and laundry. Spirit of the rules. That's
Spirit
my
of the
code.
rules, guys. Spirit of
I
the
mean, I can offer you help, but if you
3
choose
votes is
not
not
to take
enough.
it, I don't know.
Any other nominations?
Have you been mad to say spirit of the rules over and over again?
So
Spirit of
No,
the rules
no,
means he doesn't have to answer your question.
The thing with Jason is that he gets stuck on something, and he's stuck on the spirit of the rules. It's
Tunnel
like pertinent
vision.
information.
Any other
Yeah.
nominations?
You got
That's
the
all for
spirit
You
of
put
nominations.
them together, you have pertinent
Also,
information.
I want to sing about the spirit in the sky
In
that
10,
I owe it all to.
9, 8,
I like that one. That'll work.
7, 6,
James, for the record, I had zero problem with your
4,
logic on that, and you're
3,
right, but I'm not evil.
2, 1.
Wait, somebody's on the chopping block, right?
I
0.
am.
Yes, yes.
James has
Okay.
just been
Thank God.
executed. James, how would you like to be executed today?
Something like sometime today.
Let's see. My wife came back from the dead
Wait,
and said it hadn't been long enough since I took another woman.
your wife?
What?
Wait,
Dun, 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 dun.
Wow.
That
James
sounds.
story. I don't
Can't
need to
argue
tell
with that one.
There's nothing not dark about that. I take everything nice I said about you back, James.
Wow.
James has died, and we are going to bed.
Scott's
He was
like, no
adventurous
thanks
and
on that.
living. Is that what we say? No.
Yeah. So I'm living in a world of confusion, which is how this game works. Chris and Jason are in my circle of trust. Basically because I picked them. And they said, yes, you picked us and we're good. My information is rubbish. Why is Ross? So Ross is double claiming Chris. Does that mean Chris is evil? Maybe it does. Man. Thought Ross was good. I got. Alright. So here's my new thought. I'm going to go to Colton, and I'm going to say, I have information because I am the cook. This information cannot be shared outside of Whispers, which, editorial note, I think having rules on what you are and are not allowed to say is problematic. But, try to follow the rules that are in this particular game. So I'm going to go to Colton and say, I have information that you're not allowed to share outside of Whispers. Because it literally says, all players can only share the info that they were fed and ability by the cook privately, not publicly. The further problem is there's actually not a listed punishment. So, like, what happens if you don't follow that? Well, I'm not really sure. But anyway, so tell me what you're bluffing. Because I have reason to believe you're good. Like, I know I'm good. Well, it's 2 pieces of information. Wonder what Ross's Ghost Hunter. This is a nightmare.
Okay, everyone's back. And there were some screams in the night in the Sleep Institute. And it was actually coming from my room because I was watching The Walking Dead and I got scared and no one died tonight.
Colton.
Yes.
I would like to talk to you.
Kwame,
Sure.
could I talk to you?
I'm the bottom room.
Sure, Jason.
Manny, can I talk to you?
My room or yours?
I'm in my room. So, I have a couple pieces of information, which originated from my role, the cook.
Okay.
The thing is, my role sucks because there's a stipulation in it. All players can only share info that was fed by an ability by the cook privately. So I think you're under restriction not to share this publicly, which is kind of odd. I'm not exactly sure how that plays out. Seems a little problematic. But the point is
He's
that
trying to balance it.
well, the problem is that you don't even know if this information is true. So I'm like telling you, here's something you can't share. So that's fine. I'm not trying to critique things. I'm just trying to.
So who did you cook?
Well, so here's the information, and this is why I wanted to talk to you. Is there's 2 pieces of information. One is that the majority of the evil players are on the right side, which would be starting at Peter and going to Anton, and that's evil and outsiders. And then the second piece of information is the Maid 7, and this Maid is the longest string of unbroken players. And since I know I'm good, and I am sitting, kind of at the bottom, that would lead me to believe that you're good. And I would like your role, so at a minimum I can start to piece things together.
So how did you get 2 cooks off? Didn't she die first?
So the cook acts first in the night order, and I was able to trigger the second one before I
You
died.
made someone a ghost hunter and a maid.
Yes.
It doesn't really matter Does it matter who you made? Because
Yeah, so if they were evil, then obviously the information they gave me is not correct.
So do you want to say who you cooked? I mean, yes, I am good. I am the band.
Well, so you should be getting yourself killed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll just put it to you this way. My circle of trust is Guami, Chris, and Jason. Is that right? I don't know, but that's I mean that is my circle of trust.
I mean, it's interesting that you are expecting a string of 7 consecutive people, and then your circle of trust is not in that string at all. I mean, I have
No,
no
that's
reason not
correct.
to
Well,
trust
here's the
you,
thing. So Anton could
but-
be evil. If Anton is evil, then it's me to Manny, meaning that Anton's evil and Peter's evil. I don't actually know. My circle believes that Sarah and James were both evil. They also believe that Anton is good. My thing is, my information, I know I'm good, and I believe that there's an unbroken string of 7. So, like, theoretically
So
speaking...
who told you that? Is it somebody that you trust
it was
that gave you this info?
The 7 came from Jason, which he was cooked by me.
Because, I mean, if he was evil, then he could have just made up a number.
That is correct.
This is the problem. But I feel like if he was evil, he wouldn't make such a high number.
Well, who even knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying that I know, but my point is that the information that I have leads me to believe that you're good, and I was hoping that there would be at least some level of trust that was established there. I would like to at least get Anton's... and claims are valuable even if they are the bluff claim, you know what I mean?
Have you heard any other outsider claims?
I have not. And I do know that you should exist because there is a ghost hunter. I have not heard any other outsider claims. I thought that Sarah was claiming that she was the band, but she was not.
Also, at that point, I mean, I do trust you. Actually, no reason to not be honest with you. I wanted to claim band, but I'm actually the innocent child, and so of the 4 people that voted for me, Guami was dead when I actually made someone drunk by night order. So, where's my info? Manny, Peter, or Jason would be drunk.
Wonderful.
But I wanted to claim band because I feel like it's something you might actually want to kill. But other than that, I'm a useless role. So I should be in final 3.
So you're saying that thing... I know what the innocent child does. It makes somebody drunk, and you're saying that you were nominated and voted on?
I was nominated day 1, and I kept track of who
you also
voted
cannot
for
be
me
mad about being the innocent child. That's interesting.
until after I'm nominated.
Oh, okay.
So like day 1, Guami asked me to do a 1-for-1, and I was like, no, I can't.
Gotcha.
I was like, no, I'm not comfortable doing that. And then when he came back to me, I told him I was the band because they figured I would want some realistic, not like, hey, I'm the outsider that's useless and you don't want to kill me. In case I'm telling the demon. You know, the band is something you would at least consider killing, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I will say that I feel like these roles are getting hecka confusing.
Anyways, all right.
All right, cool. Yep. Thanks.
Steven, you want to talk?
Talk.
Anton, can I talk to you?
I want to talk to Peter.
Okay, yes, Chris, I'll talk to you.
Okay, my room. Peter, I'll join your room.
Here you go.
Real quick, I'm going to give you all my information that I found out today. There's a double claim for night security. I'm starting to wonder if I'm sitting next to the wailer. I mean, that would explain why all my information has so far been terrible.
If you were drunk, would that affect the information you got from me?
If I was drunk...
I don't think it would.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't think it would. I think that me being drunk is what would affect your information from my ability.
Yeah, but if I was poisoned by the wailer, if Candace...
I don't even... I haven't talked to you, but I 100% trust you.
Both my informations would be incorrect.
Manny, I believe that to be
I'm
true.
starting to worry about that.
Okay.
But I think we need to kill.
I don't have anything I don't have anything concrete on that, but I believe that to be true.
Nominations are open.
I nominate Ross.
Anton nominates Ross.
Why?
Well, it looks like you want to be nominated.
Well,
you nominate every day.
Back off, man. I'm a scientist. I'm just looking through quotes at this point.
Ghostbuster quotes. It's just Ghostbuster quotes every day.
Just has the list up.
Pain, definitely.
Ross, defense.
As the ghost hunter, I'm not super relevant, but I would like to stick around. So,
No, I think we should kill you off at this point.
5 votes needed for a majority.
That is not a surprise to me.
We're going to start the countdown.
I'm inclined to believe that.
First
James,
vote
who
is
do you
in.
think we ought to kill?
What?
James, who do you think we ought to kill?
Kwame, you understand why?
You again?
Yeah, but I'm already dead, so who should we kill? That's alive?
I'm not convinced you're not being bartended into looking like you're dead every night now.
I don't know if that's is that possible?
Well, yeah,
Is that a
it's
thing?
possible. They could bartend you to look dead every day instead of using it to poison somebody.
Oh, have we figured out what demon we have yet? Have
I
we
think it's-
figured out what minions we have
5
yet?
votes
Might
was
be the
dropped on
house
clock.
itself.
What? Did someone nominate?
No.
Okay, sorry.
I was just
No,
saying,
we-
I think it might be the house itself.
No, Chris, we know a bunch of stuff that you don't know yet. That
Let's
we know a bunch of stuff based on, trust me. And there's people that I trust now 100% based on some stuff that I was told finally.
And when you find out, you'll know.
So isn't this the same argument you used against Anton the other night, that he had information and didn't share it, and that the good team lost because of it?
Yeah, but we got.
But because it's you, it's okay.
Oh, no, it's not my info. It's not my info. It's not my info.
Don't stop you
It's
in
not-
no time.
Never.
James, do you think Manny's good?
I'm not
No.
convinced that he is. I'm not sure.
I
I don't think
actually-
so.
That's
What night
funny
was last
because
night?
he sung that I was your role and he didn't die. I would have thought that
Yeah,
you would have.
Well, here's another problem, Chris. If you read the singing telegram roll, it actually isn't a guaranteed death anymore.
It says May now.
So it's kind of an
says May.
absolutely garbage
I'm
roll
just
now.
curious what he
No,
wasn't
if it's
convinced.
false, I
That's-
die.
That's funny.
No, it doesn't say that. They may be
Yes,
killed
it
at night.
If false,
If
they
false, they die.
I
So
don't
if
see
what
that.
I sing is false, I die. That is not.
Oh, okay. The part about the
demon.
may is if they don't like your story. They don't
Yeah.
like your song.
Right, right.
And
Or if
how
I
could you
don't
not
think-
like
For
his song?
someone who wants Manny to die.
Manny's the king of crooning. I gotta tell you that.
So hold on, are we dealing with the house itself because there was no death last night,
Any other nominations?
Well, that
or
could be.
someone that
Or
just sunk a
the-
kill just to bluff it?
Or a
What night was
psychic.
last night?
Or a groundskeeper.
There-
Yeah,
there's a
could've been
bunch
Why
of
don't you
people
want
who
Manny
are-
So
to
hang
die,
on.
James?
I just
There's
I
a
do
bunch
need
of
to
people who are
mention
protected.
something. With if you're thinking it's the house itself, or if it isn't, night 0, it's in there, but it's not clear. Night 0 does not count. It's night 1 would be the first night that the
Oh, so it's tonight.
So night 1, Steven was killed. Night 2 was Chris' death. Night 3, there was no death. That's what's happened so far, right?
So night 4 is the evil turn. Okay.
Right. So I
during-
don't think it's the house itself. I believe
night
that
4
the
if
no
you count
death
night 0 as night 1. Yes.
was the psychic or the groundskeeper.
I mean, last night was night 3, correct?
Last night would be if it was
Night 0 happened, and then night 1, Steven died.
One,
Night
two.
2,
Yep.
Chris died.
Yep.
So night 3, there was no death.
Correct. If it was the house itself, it would not.
But it could be the house itself, or it could be someone seeking a kill. I want to nominate Candace.
We got Colton is nominating Candace. Colton, your reason.
Hi Candace, haven't talked to you in a long time. How's it going?
Well, how are you? Been waiting on your cookie orders. Come in.
Candace is usually the demon, so I think we should kill her so the game can end.
Will that make you feel better,
Manny
Cole?
needs to die.
Candace, your reason or your defense? Sorry.
I don't agree with him. I don't agree with him. Well, I'm not the demon. I'm not evil. Like I said, Colton, I haven't talked to you in a long time either. Waiting on your cookie order to come in. That's all I got to say. I have shared with a very select few what I am. I've been quiet for a reason. I will remain quiet for a reason.
Okay, 5 votes are needed
I'm
to
not
tie
crazy.
Ross, 6 to pass him. Trying to count down. First vote is Guami. Or sorry, first vote's to Jason.
What? What?
Jason didn't vote
I did
on
some fancy teleportation in town square.
Why are you
Jumped around.
I'm not voting for it?
Concerned that last night somebody might have turned you evil on us.
Might have what?
Turned you evil on us.
No.
Like night 0.
Mm-hmm.
House itself.
Any other nominations?
So is anybody on the block? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No.
Ross
Okay.
is
Ross is on the
You
block.
got my
on the
info,
block.
right?
I'm on
with
the block.
5.
You got
I
my
do got your
info,
earlier
right?
info, yeah.
So I'm going by what makes sense.
Can someone nominate Manny or should
So,
I do it?
Jason,
Important information.
are you basing
for it, Lynn.
anything off of of his supposed happy wife info?
James, you know what's funny? Is you still haven't said that Manny's evil, even though I am not the happy wife in your eyes. I find that completely suspect.
Actually,
info that you don't know.
yesterday
Well,
I
you don't know,
did say Manny was one of the 4. I was very clear about that.
But today you were like, I don't know.
Any other
Well, because I have
nominations?
7 people on
One
my
of the
thing that are
4.
potentially
Just to
evil.
confirm, if the storyteller is telling us right, or as it's written in the script, it's not like the Virgin. It's not a certainty. It's the storyteller may choose, right? If the singing telegram person,
No, if
it's
it's
not a for
false, they
sure
die.
ability, right?
At night.
Well, let
If the
Scott
singing
tell us, 'cause
telegram
he's-
gives false
he's in
information,
charge.
it's for sure. Oh,
I have important info that I know that there is a bartender in play. Just saying, I'm not saying that many good or evil. I just know that there is bartender
You're
in
the
play, and it can be
bartender,
a
Anton?
possibility.
It
Sorry?
says they may be killed at night.
No, there,
not
well,
they
it
will
said
be
there's
killed
2
at night.
parts talking about
There's 2
death.
parts.
The first part is if the information is false, they die, and then the second part is if the storyteller doesn't like theirs.
If
Yeah.
they don't, I got you.
That is correct.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
Okay.
I was confused too. I think I put that seed
Well,
out
then
there.
we need to kill Manny.
I just read the
Why-
beginning and
why,
ending of
Chris?
sentences.
What
I don't
if
read
you
the
have
middle.
The same with
Are
words too.
you saying that you're not the happy wife? Then I was drunk. I've got reliable information that I could have been drunk, and I've heard reasons that I can't be poisoned.
The turn before with James, I used my ability on Manny. This turn I didn't, just so you know.
No.
So that's what I'm
I
saying.
understand
Manny.
your stuff, Jason, but
You were not drunk when you sang
that's
James.
not. I could
Might
still
have
be
been
drunk besides.
I understand.
Yes, you weren't drunk the James turn because I used my ability on you. Now you're drunk.
Yes, but there's other roles that can
I
drunk me
protected
besides.
someone else. I protected someone else this turn that I thought
Okay,
was a
it's
much
more
better
secret
person.
if you yell.
Any other nominations? Last chance.
Because I thought Guami was
7.
better, so I picked Guami because I thought Guami was a much better person.
5.
I'm concerned. I'm
Please
picking
kill
for the
somebody.
wailer.
Because Guami
Well,
Just
Ross
like
is
I
on
am
the block.
trying to finish
Guami's
this
got
Somebody
the
needs
best
to nominate
ability
somebody.
in the game by
Hold on.
far.
Somebody nominate somebody. Nominate me.
Nominate
No,
Jason.
no,
nominate
Guami's
Anton.
got the best ability in the game, so Guami's the one who I gonna
Time's
pick
up.
from now
Ross
on.
has been executed.
Ross
Wait,
just
he nominated somebody.
Oh,
Ross
he did nominate?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, you did.
You
Oh,
just
wait,
didn't
was
hear
Ross
him.
on the chopping block? Never mind. Okay, yeah, no, it's fine. We can kill
Who
Ross.
nominated?
I did.
Cole,
Ross, go for it.
I nominate Jason.
Ross is nominating Jason. Has Jason been nominated this round?
No.
Probably
Nope.
not.
Ross was the only one nominated so far, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
and Candace.
And Candace.
Yeah, Candace.
for the reasons stated before, nothing new.
Jason, any defense?
Spirit of the rules
Spirit of the
again is
game.
my defense.
Spirit of the West is a good band. It's from Canada.
You
They
start
are.
the countdown.
They are actually.
Spirit of the rules.
5
is my
ties,
defense.
6 passes Ross. First vote is Anton, and that is correct this time.
I have a feeling that this is going to be Jason's new favorite thing.
Yep.
And it'll no longer be there's
We'll
tons of
roll
info
with it.
you don't know. It'll be spirit of the rules.
Spirit of the
Pertinent
rules is my
info
only
is the
defense.
spirit of the
You'll
rules.
find
It's,
out why.
it's actually your accusation. Oh, it is your defense.
You'll find out why.
You're not alone, Anton. We have no clue.
Oh, thanks. I'm much better right now.
It's not a language barrier.
No. It's
Colton, you should know.
I don't have a clue.
Well, I talked to you about it today.
Okay. 2 is not enough. Any other nominations? In 7. 6.
Got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Drop it down.
I'll nominate Anton.
Manny's nominating Anton.
I'm not convinced Ross is a good kill. And from what I've heard from Anton and what I've heard from other people, I think Anton's a better kill.
Okay. Anton, your defense.
My defense is I think I'm not a better kill.
Okay.
And
Go ahead. Keep going.
no, I don't think I will disclose my info at this point.
Okay. We're going to start the countdown. Still 6 votes needed to pass Ross.
I mean, unless somebody has definitive information that somebody's evil, Ross is the best kill
Why?
Yeah.
because he's the ghost hunter.
I'm the ghost.
He can't help us.
Yeah,
No, I'm the
he's
ghost
the
hunter.
fake ghost hunter. That's right.
He's
Yeah,
a ghost
but
hunter, so there's no reason not to kill him at this
Yep.
point.
For the
who-
record, Anton has
Ghost
an
hunter,
evil
yes.
sign on my grimoire.
Me?
Well, yeah, I asked if you wanted to talk, and you
Unlike
said no.
Kwame, who
Immediately
Oh, I
marked as
do
evil.
want to talk. I
Oh,
just
okay.
wanted to talk to somebody else.
Go from
And
3, Scott.
for whatever reason, he
Go from
eliminated me.
3.
Yeah, unlike Kwame, who has a super awesome roll.
On. Ross has died. Ross, how would you like to be executed?
Your choice. Dealer's choice.
Dealer's choice.
Okay.
Ross was playing a game of poker, and the dealer took the card and he did one of those like little card flip things, and it hit Ross right in the throat. Slit his throat.
Oh,
Just died.
I got
Ooh.
tricked. That's the way to go.
Jesus Ferguson that does that, in case you don't know. He can slice a banana in half with a card.
Nice. Yep, you're right. Actually.
I just want to say that in poker, that is against the spirit of the rules. That's all I want to say.
think so.
You'll know more about what that means later.
And the game has not ended. We are going to bed.
Well, as long as the demon doesn't kill me, you'll get to hear Spirit of the Rules a bunch more times.
Oh God.
And the confusion continues. Ross and Chris are double claimed. Colton is the outsider. All right, back to the studying.
Is that everyone? 12? No, still missing some. 15. One more person.
Kwame.
Everyone's here. Chris is gone, but he'll be caught up. More screamings in the night. And someone hooked up the electrode things, but they actually hooked them up to like really powerful electricity. And Jason got electrocuted in his sleep study room and is dead.
Scott, can I talk to you?
Yep.
I'll give out my info this time.
Anton, I'll go to your room since you're already there.
Okay.
Sarah, can I chat with you?
Jason, do you want
Can I talk to you?
My room or yours?
I'll go to yours, Sarah.
I want to talk to Manny first. I have a question for him.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair.
Talk, Manny?
Yes, I do. My room?
Yeah.
Careful.
Lynn, you want to talk?
Sure, you can explain to me that room.
Peter, want to chat?
Sure.
Candace, can you talk?
Sure.
My room?
Mine's the very bottom.
Alright.
It's easy to find. Of course, she left. Nope, she's still here. So I guess I'll tell you that since you asked. I am the cook, and the cook has a stipulation in it now. Each night, pick a player, pick a character, not the cook, and a player, not yourself, that you haven't picked before. They have that ability until dusk. If an evil player is chosen, they will be given the character to bluff, and townsfolk becomes poisoned. All players can only share info that they were fed an ability by the cook privately. So the problem is that if you're given information, the way it's worded is a little bit wonky. I'm not even sure if you're allowed to share it because it says all players. I don't know. Maybe you can talk about it since it's not your information, but I'm not 100% clear. But that's why there's a lot of information that people aren't talking about.
Ah, gotcha. Damn it. So you're the cook that died friggin' in the night. The very first. Okay.
No, it was I got 2 days worth of information. However, if I pick an evil player, they're given the character that I said to bluff, so I don't know that the information I got from my ability is worth anything.
Okay. Honestly, do you think we kill an evil player?
Do you think we have? I have no idea. I don't know if I trust the people I picked. I will say the people I picked are both dead, so that would indicate that they're good. They both died at night.
Yes, I don't buy Manny and I don't buy Anton. I
Yeah,
know
well, so
nothing about.
Manny sang about Chris being the happy wife, which he is not, and he did not die.
Yeah, and also I didn't hear Manny sing yesterday.
So
Did you?
yeah, he would definitely die. No, he may die if he doesn't sing. So here's the thing: the information I got is that from the cook, and I don't know if it's reliable because I don't know if the people I picked were good, but and I don't know if you're good either. But I'll just give you the information, which is that James and Jason are not on the same alignment. So one of them is good and one of them is evil.
Jason and who?
Jason and James, which is why people were gunning for James.
Okay. Well, yeah.
James died during the day. Jason died during the night. So I don't know if that proves anything. But I have Jason marked as good in mine. And then the second piece is Maid 7, and what that means is the largest unbroken string of good players is 7. So if Manny is bad and you're good, then that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and Candace is evil.
I think Candace is evil. I think she's claiming innocent child.
Yeah, she's definitely not the innocent child because that would be a double claim.
No, she's got to go. Okay, so Manny, Candace, Anton.
Well, see, Anton can't be evil by my information. If you're good and you're part of the string of 7, then Anton has to be good.
Okay.
So it could be, well, so here, let's say, I'm not, maybe, okay, so Sarah, I think Sarah's good. Here's my evil team. It's Manny, Peter, James, and Candace. That way you get so the other piece of information that's floating around, and I'm not going to say where it came from, but it is Ghost Hunter information, is that the most evil and outsider roles are on the right side.
So is that from Ross?
That
Ross
was
is
from, well, I'm not going to specify that, but it's from Peter to Anton. So that would be 1, 2, 3 evil people, and there's 1 outsider. So that would mean that there's 2 on the left and 3 on the right.
I will say that I'm the groundskeeper, so I've been protecting Ross up until he died, but Guami, and I think there was a no kill for that reason.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to kill Peter too.
Yeah, Peter's evil on my grimoire. My evil people are Manny, Peter, James, and Candace.
No, that Manny, Peter, James, and Candace doesn't
Did he still
work.
not talk to you, Steven?
Who?
Okay, Manny, Peter, James, and Candace doesn't work. I'm coming out with my info now, Steven. Maid 7. I was turned into the maid. Okay, or I am the maid, whatever. Maid 7. So according to my chart,
Spirit of the rules, Jason.
What?
Spirit of the rules.
Spirit of the rules. What happened to the spirit of the rules?
There's no spirit of the rules in this. I'm giving my info. I'm Maid 7. So according to my info, here's what I'm guessing. If I had to guess who's good at this point, I would say if we're gonna do a weird thing, we're gonna assume that half the table's bad and Ghost Hunter is right or wrong. My guess says Sarah 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to Steven is the good side. Sarah to Steven is the 7 in my book. So I would say Sarah to Steven is the 7 good from the maid, starting with Colton and Peter is bad. And Colton was very shady and nominating people out of the game. So I think Colton might be the best kill here because the maid 7 lines up with Colton with Colton being bad. Colton and Peter could be both bad, but I think Colton's a better kill because he was nominating people, trying to get people killed early in the game. So I think Colton's the better kill now if we make that.
So Jason,
The
can
only-
I interact with what you just said?
Yeah.
So you said Sarah is good, and so if I count counterclockwise from Sarah, that ends on Colton.
No, it doesn't. 7, not 8. 7. 7.
Yeah, so that would make me evil.
Jason's going
No,
clockwise.
Oh, Jason's
Okay.
going clockwise.
Gotcha.
Sarah,
You're saying
man.
that you think
Through
that.
me. Through me.
Okay,
Through
but
me.
that
Through
contradicts the ghost hunter information. Does it not?
Maybe the ghost hunter was
Yes.
poisoned. Maybe the ghost hunter was poisoned.
I
but
think
it's actually
I think
wrong.
Chris is your number 1. And then
So
going
Chris is
clockwise
in-
7.
Well,
That
it
doesn't
would
make
seem
sense.
that you would have had to
Chris
have been
Degwami?
poisoned also.
What?
Chris
Chris
Degwami?
Degwami?
Degwami would make sense,
Yes.
dude.
So why would I be poisoned? Why would mine be poisoned if Chris's is poisoned? If Chris's ghost hunter
Or
is poisoned, why would that make mine
Chris's
poisoned?
information would have had to have been poisoned.
Yeah, maybe.
Yes, Chris's could be poisoned. I'm telling you.
You know, but okay. So
I mean,
Scott, I have
not
a storyteller
technically.
question.
I mean, if the top 3, if his info was Peter, Sarah, James, that's 3 out of 4.
Okay,
That'd
so
be correct.
So I'm going to request that other
But then we
people
have to have 7.
do not answer the storyteller question because I know that it can be confusing and everyone thinks that they know the answer. So let's say that I was, well, no, let's not say that. Let's say that somebody was the cook. And let's say that they chose somebody. If the person that they chose was good, but they were drunk, would they get accurate information or would they get bad information? The cook in this scenario is not drunk.
The cook is not drunk, and they gave information to someone that was drunk. Correct?
Yes.
That's what you're asking?
Yes.
That person would get wrong information.
Okay.
So the hole in Jason's comment or his information is that I got Candace and Anton in my happy wife information.
And what did you get from Candace and Anton?
That
If you
one of
think
them's
James-
good,
One
and
of
one
them's good,
of
one
them's
of them's
evil.
bad.
Right. If you
But
think
your
James is good,
information
then that disproves.
Maybe all this information on. All I know
Well,
is
that works
Maid
with my
7.
theory.
Oh,
Maid 7.
I believe
Maid
James is
7
just
what I got.
evil. That's why he said it.
If James is evil, then Chris 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Chris Degwami is good then.
I'll nominate Manny.
Colton nominates Manny.
That's a good one.
I agree.
I think best case he's a drunk, worst case he's evil.
Well, if he's drunk,
I
we
think
don't have
he's
enough kills to be chasing people
Made
down.
enough ludicrous claims that he should have died by now.
And I don't believe he sang yesterday, and he's still alive. Oh, I mean, he doesn't
Yeah,
guarantee.
but
he
if I'm
did.
drunk, then I wouldn't have died. And since you all are suspicious of me, I wouldn't have died. So
Yeah, it's better off we kill you then.
When I was the singing telegram, he said that if you didn't sing, you would still die.
That was
Yeah,
I
that's
think
why
he
I
changed
think
the
that's why he
wording.
modified it.
Steven. It says May now.
Well, I know the May, but
If I'm drunk, then I might not die for not singing.
yes, I understand the May thing, but my point is, unless that aspect of it also changed, you may have died for not singing.
Can I throw a fly in the ointment for a second here? So it's clear that I am not the ghost hunter. I was the undercover officer and mad for the ghost hunter. If you read the undercover rules,
I have.
You'll know why.
Yeah.
Okay. So the one thing that I believe I was successful with night 1, I guessed that Stephen was the old spirit and he died that night. So either I was accurate or the demon killed him just random, but he did die the night that I chose it. And that's really that's the information I have to share. And if it is true, then that bottom half 7 thing doesn't work.
Then we start from
All right.
Stephen.
Now I think
Oh, now
Mark's
I'm evil.
That's
Jason.
why I said what I said
told you,
about
Jeremy.
the
Everyone be quiet.
You're evil.
Dixie type thing.
Everyone be
I think
quiet.
Colton's the best kill right now.
I don't know where my little mute button is because I can never
You
find
hit
it.
Alt or Control A, or Alt and Control M. It's one or the other.
Cool, thank you.
The other one will close the whole room.
Yeah, don't close the whole room.
What do we got left?
The vote is on Manny, and we're going to start the countdown. 4 votes is needed for a majority.
Yeah.
I'm not in my seat again.
So while it's running, I'll just point out that well, some information came from me, and if I am evil, then that's not possible. So you should probably reconsider thinking that I'm evil.
How hard is it possible is it to kill Manny? For fuck's sakes, he's evil, guys.
Yeah,
Very,
he's
very hard.
quite evil. If I was
You should've
alive, I
voted
would have
for him.
voted for him.
Manny is
Well,
alive. Any other
It
nominations?
doesn't work.
I nominate
You gotta-
Colton.
The old spirit has to be executed.
Anton nominates Colton.
No, he
Well,
can't.
I,
Oh, never mind. He's not dead.
I personally don't have much case, but
Who
I
died
spoke
last
to
night?
I spoke to Jason this day, and he convinced me to nominate Colton, and he had promised to make a case.
I think Colton's bad, and I think that Colton should be the first kill based on my info.
Who died last night?
Jason.
I died last night.
Oh, that's right.
and
That's
then
right.
That's why I finally came out with my info.
Colton, your defense.
And I trust
Um,
Kwame.
I am an outsider. I am, as far as I know, the only outsider claim, and there is a ghost hunter. So I mean, there could very well could be a, what's it called, blackmailer that would take the outsider away. But in this case, there's not, because I'm the only outsider claim that I've heard, and yeah, I don't know. You shouldn't kill me, but
Which outsider are you?
I have
Important
pertinent
info.
information.
I know which one he is.
We're gonna start.
Yeah,
the
I
countdown.
also know which one he is. He's the one that told me that I might be drunk. I think
It
that's
doesn't
the
help,
reason
Manny.
my
You're evil.
been working.
I think
Important info. I know that there is a
good kill.
blackmailer in play.
Candace, you're not voting. This is a good kill.
how is that?
Yeah, I was just trying to see where I was.
Because of night security information.
I'd also
Where'd
like
you
to
get
say
that
that
from?
there's been 2 night
Like that.
security claims.
Who all has claimed night security?
I am the night security.
Well, that's not true.
Oh, there you go. There's the 2.
Oh well, Peter's evil, so I
Peter
have it
and
marked
Anton
down.
both claimed it, I guess.
Who else is a night security claim?
Maybe Anton's not saying it. I don't know.
Any other nominations?
I think someone else should be nominated here. I think this is a bad move.
I think Candace should
Nobody's
be
on the
nominated.
chopping block, right?
Who's on the block right now?
Nobody's on the
Nobody.
block.
Oh, no one's
So
on
yes,
the
this
block.
is a bad move.
Never mind.
Candace.
Huh?
Let's put Candace on the
What?
block. Sorry, I was just saying your name because I think that you're a good kill.
Isn't Candace part of your 7 though?
No, not part of my 7, part of
Candace
Jason's
is
7.
part of my 7.
I do believe there is a 7, but I don't think that
Yeah.
I don't think it goes that way.
Okay, so I guess pertinent info. Whatever. I'm the innocent child, and there was 4 people that voted on me day 1, and it was Manny, Peter, Jason, and Guami. So there exists a possibility that Jason is drunk, and yeah,
Good numbers off.
Oh.
that's possible.
Well, Maid's.
Was there an original
Maid?
Maid?
Guami, I lied to you because there's no chance of you being drunk because you were resurrected after.
Yeah,
What do you call
after the kill.
You were
After the
resurrected
execution.
after the drunk got applied, and so if you were in fact good, me lying to you didn't hinder you, and if you were evil, then I was hoping that would be in some way advantageous, but I don't think it matters at this point.
Why am I not? There's a vote right now, right? Why am I not connected?
There's no
Right.
vote.
No vote.
No vote.
There's
Oh,
no
I
vote
thought
right now.
someone
Yeah.
was nominated. Oh, okay.
No, I just said pertinent info for the sake of grabbing the conversation.
Great.
Could be
Even
Jason being drunk then.
7.
Shoot.
You're not a member of the Stereo MCs.
Well, I'll also point out that there was some happy wife information. What was that? Candace was on the wrong end of that. What were the
Candace
names?
and Anton. Candace and Anton were the 2 people I got.
Yeah,
with
so
my happy
Anton,
wife
if
info.
you're good, then you know that Candace is evil. If that information is true.
Well, if this information is true, then yes. But I don't believe that James is good. That's why I don't trust this information.
Oh yeah, I don't
Or
trust James either.
Candace is your demon.
Yeah, I don't trust James
Because as an
Well, first
evil
of all,
person, I
James
would have.
can't have it because Chris got the info instead.
Chris is not the happy wife, which is he's also not the undercover.
Ethan, have you
Whatever.
explained it- Have you explained?
No,
what
because
you're
I'm the
doing?
undercover officer.
Have you
Any
I
other
never said I
nominations?
was
We'll go to
undercover
bed.
officer.
Last
I
call.
told I told Chris why. I told Chris
I'll
why.
nominate Anton.
Hang on. Lynn nominated Candace first. Lynn, your reason.
She's been quiet all game. She hasn't talked all game to me, which is very peculiar on its own. Just looking at her, my social read on her, she is not good at all. Thank you.
Candace,
Ooh.
any defense?
I'm not the demon. I am not evil. Lynn, you have been to the store and you have talked to everybody else. I did talk to you because Max said hi to you. Did you ask me to whisper? No, you did not.
I did.
You did not. You usually ask me
About
to
it. I
whisper,
didn't know
though.
if I should trust you, but I did figure out what you were doing, Ross. That's why I told Jason to kind of chill about the whole double.
You haven't shared your role. I don't know what your role is, so.
I know you don't know. I have shared it with 2 people.
Okay.
There was a reason I was just kind of hiding out, but no, I'm not the demon.
Jason, I'm scared that Candace is the
evil.
wailer and she's been poisoning us this whole time.
Sure,
Yeah, I thought she was being a
Evil
child.
cookies.
That's what I thought. So
Ross,
Evil
it's not worth
cookies.
waiting for the death
Yeah,
vote.
those cookies.
I wish I had voted.
Evil cookies. Yeah.
Well,
Now,
this
see,
is crap.
Peter and Manny aren't voting on her, and I believe that when Peter's
Guys.
going to double claim and Manny's just lying about his singing.
Why does it take so much to kill somebody?
Any other nominations?
We need
I
to
nominate
kill.
Anton.
That's
Manny's nominating Anton.
We
Manny.
have 2 night security claims. We should kill one of the night security claims.
Anton, your defense.
My defense is that I came to Chris immediately after the day James was nominated and died. I mean, the next day, and I explained him why I think that Chris was a blackmailer. Also, this is why I think that there is a bartender and wailer in play, and I think there are. Well, I don't know. Either Peter is evil or he trying to cover for some other role, but whatever. I mean, I'm the 2 night security anyway.
How many people did you get last night?
Night 0, I got 3. Night 1, I got 2. Night 3, I got 3. And I got 3 night 2 because James was nominated day 2. James and Ross were nominated. And after this day, I got 1 more at my counter. So I think either Ross or James is evil. Then I got 2. And night 4 again, I got 2.
Gonna start the countdown now.
Peter, do you want to come up with
info
your?
doesn't make sense. Makes no sense.
Yeah, I don't think this is a good
No.
kill.
I think it would be worth investigating
Yeah,
James.
you really voting
Yeah.
for
No
this?
information being shared.
James?
there hasn't been a good kill all night.
Yeah.
Like all I keep on hearing is this is not a good kill. Is there one? Like
Well, I'm just putting this out there. If anybody's listening, I think it'd be a good idea to check on James because it'd be
4
very
votes with
helpful.
Anton on the block. Any other nominations?
okay.
I'm dead.
I'm gonna turn that frown upside down is what I'm
And
gonna
I couldn't be happier about that.
In 7,
Oh my
6,
goodness.
5,
I'm curious why Peter didn't vote on Anton.
2,
There were enough. Why do we need more?
0. Anton has
Well, he's
died
double claiming you. You should be furious.
There were enough.
or has been executed and has died.
But he's double claiming your role. You should still vote on it.
You don't get
There was
any
enough.
special death. You just died in your sleep because I forgot to ask you. So we are going to bed.
So, if James is good, Chris is evil. Chris's information was on Jason and James, and it's super odd to say I trust Jason, so I don't trust James. Like, he was looking for a way to kill. Well, he wanted to kill Guame. Like, he was just grasping at straws. Alright, we're switching that. I don't know. I'm dumb.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6.
Everyone's here. And in the middle of the night, one of the sleep technicians just went crazy and just battered someone to death, and that was Colton. Rooms are open for 5 minutes.
Candace, can I talk to you, Candace?
Scott.
Yeah, you can talk to me. You can come to mine, Jason.
Steven, you want to talk?
Sure.
If
All right.
the undercover detective or
Okay.
whatever it is
So upon further review of my circle, these are the people I have had marked as evil, which was Manny to James and Candace. I also see that Lynn to Jason is 7 people. And that makes the right side still the majority. If I am right, which this is my hunch, by the way, Manny and Peter and Candace are the evil people. Is there anything you got to support or to take that
Well,
away
I've
from
been, I think, working with largely the same information, and that is what I got. I got Lynn to Jason as the good 7. I don't know what Jason's doing. The only
I think
theory
he turned evil. I think he turned evil.
Yeah, well, if he turned
no,
evil,
no, he
does
didn't. Never mind.
why?
Because it wouldn't match up with the 5 people I still have as evil. I guess Sarah could have been.
Why
good.
is it 5? Because somebody extra turned evil?
Well, no, there's 4 minions. Yeah, because I think it's the house itself and a person turned evil at day 3. That's why there was no death.
Okay, so here's my evil. Is Manny.
Okay.
For the same reason that you said. And I talked to Lynn. I believe Lynn is good. And I believe the 7 is Lynn to Jason. And so then the majority of evil and outsiders has to be from Peter to Anton. And I have Manny, Peter, James, and Candace as evil. So that would be 3 evil on the thing that you got, and then 2 on the other side, which would be Manny and Colton the outsider. Now,
Oh, you think they turned Colton evil?
No, not evil, outsider.
Outsider. That's right.
The Ghost Hunter information includes outsiders.
Yes, it does.
So,
okay, so we're basically on the same page. We're teetering on Sarah, but she's dead, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, I think Sarah was good.
So you also think Candace is good?
So here's the thing about Sarah. Sarah died
No, you didn't.
to James's happy wife intentionally. Why would an evil player want to die? James tricked her into killing herself, which is good for him because it's a player dying.
That makes sense.
They were working together, but that's because Sarah thought he was good.
That makes sense. I could take Sarah off the list at this point.
So that's the original 4. I can't, however, account for. So do you think Jason's behavior changed? Is that why you're saying?
You know what? Yes, I think it did. But
well,
what
did,
I was about to say is, Sarah voted on Guami, but it makes sense because she wanted to use her ability and then die the next day. So that makes sense. I'm going to take her off the evil.
What was her ability? Oh, to raise. Well, yeah. So
raise the dead if they're good.
Yeah, and she did. She raised him from death. And here's the other thing about that whole thing is that unless somebody else is claiming medium, which I don't think is happening, then she's pretty much proven. Because somebody did in fact come back to life.
They did. Yep. So I agree. I will take Sarah off, and she was fooled by James.
Now I will
that
say
makes perfect sense.
That me working with you is based off of the fact that I picked you, and I or you know that I am good. However, I don't have the fortune of that because like you could just be bluffing me, and a lot of the information is coming from bad information. So the Jason 7, which I think it supports the fact that Jason was good. Why do you really think he turned? And why do you think he turned? Do you think he turned because
he turned
the house?
I thought he turned because I picked him, and then I realized they killed him like the day after they picked him as turning. So that doesn't seem like the
Does
smartest
the house?
moves.
Oh, you're right.
But they killed him the next day, so it doesn't make any sense why you would turn him and then kill him. You'd kill somebody else.
So each night choose a player. They die. The first time the old spirit is executed.
Oh, you guys are thinking it's the old spirit still? See,
I don't know. I don't have. What's your theory?
I think it's the house itself, because on the 3rd night.
Yeah, so that is the other possibility. So that just would have been random, or is that them picking?
I think that's them picking instead of killing. They picked somebody so that
it just says every 3rd night a player becomes evil instead of killing.
Yep.
So does that mean that the demon decides to pick a person?
Yes.
It could mean either, because it like each night pick a player, they die. Every 3rd night a player becomes okay. So it does sound like it's their choice.
Instead of
they would know who it was and they wouldn't kill their own evil, unless they're trying to make it look like he's good. Because why would a bad player die at night?
Yep.
So
if somebody turned
So if
evil,
it's the house itself, then we don't really need to worry about who became evil, though, because all that matters is the original team.
right? No, I agree. And here's the problem: if somebody changed, they probably haven't killed him yet. If they know, I don't know if the evil knows. We are down to one good player left.
Yeah.
If,
So yeah,
if our
well, and it
evil
would make
circles are
sense
right.
because we have one double claim, which is Peter, and they only have 3 bluff rolls, so that would make sense.
Yep.
Obviously, Peter's evil because he's double claiming, and
Yep.
that makes sense with the 7 and the right half being the majority of evil, in my opinion.
Yep.
So who
and
do you? Yeah.
Peter's probably not the demon because he double claimed.
Yep, you're probably
They
right about
wouldn't-
that.
Yep. So
who do you think we should kill, Manny or Candace?
Fudge. I won't. I don't know. Manny's that singer, and
Candace.
I know he's evil. Yeah.
But she's claiming an outsider.
Oh.
I don't know.
Dang it.
What an interesting thing to leave me on there, Stephen. I'm
Well,
like,
yeah, and
oh.
also that would be a double claim if that's true, but I don't even know if it's true.
How many people
That's
we got?
how it always
1,
works,
2,
Chris.
3, 4.
Would you mind explaining
Who's
why you're
alive?
named
Peter.
Happy Wife now that you're dead?
Who?
What?
How has this not been
No, I don't
explained
believe
yet?
I
How
can
has
out
this not been
here. I could
explained
go
yet?
talk to you. Well, no, we can't talk now.
How has this not been explained yet? How Chris was the happy?
I would have no problem talking to James and Ross tomorrow in a room. That would be real fantastic.
Okay, we'll do that.
Here's a situation
We're
here that I'm
setting that
concerned
in.
about, guys, that good people need to think about. It's a possible that if we do not kill the demon today, the game will end for us.
Why?
I'm concerned that there's too many evil left.
Yep.
Especially if the house itself churned somebody last night or the other night and still alive.
I don't think we have the house.
No, it's not a house.
It's not. It's the spirit.
Can anybody
for sure.
explain why we didn't have a death?
That was on, but it would have been the following night.
Psychic.
Can anybody explain
priest,
why we didn't have a death?
Groundskeeper,
Psychic or
psychic.
groundskeeper or
Yep.
yeah, or they tanked it.
Yep.
Yeah, they could have tanked it to make us think it's the other.
Something else.
That
yeah.
seems like a
So
waste.
then do we nominate
would-
one? Do we nominate one of the groundskeeper psychic here just to see if they're lying?
Hold on.
No.
I have something. We'll call it pertinent information before anybody nominates. So there's no, if Ross isn't lying, and there's no ghost hunter in play, there's only +1, potentially +1 demon if the blackmailer's in play, right? Does everybody agree?
Outsider.
Or outsider. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Does that sound right to everybody?
I agree.
There's
a good roll that adds an outsider too.
The ghost hunter does.
Ghost hunter, and there's no ghost hunter.
But
Yeah,
but
Ross
there's no
isn't the ghost hunter.
unless somebody else is and hasn't
Chris
come
is
out.
the ghost hunter.
Yeah, there
Chris
is a
the
ghost hunter.
There's a ghost hunter.
I
Chris
believe
is the
there's a
ghost hunter and the happy wife. He's both.
This is painful.
It is true, though. It is true.
I've not said anything.
This is both.
I'll talk. I can talk to you tomorrow.
I don't know if I want to. This is painful.
Because there's a second outsider claim.
I get it.
There's a
What do
second
you mean there's a
outsider
second
claim.
outsider claim?
Yeah, there is.
There's a second outsider?
Yeah. So
being heard
so
said
there
out loud.
if there was no ghost hunter in play, then one of those people were lying, and I'm assuming Colton it wasn't lying since he's dead.
So the band's not in play unless the band's still alive. The red herring doesn't really matter at this point, nor does the house inheritor. So who's the other outside?
I'm going to give some info here, just as you guys discuss. So I am night security. My info has only changed twice during the game. I got 2s up until the night James died, when it switched to a 1. And then I got a 1 every night after until Anton died, when it switched to a 0. So if the 2 minions who get woken up during the night are no longer with us, I think that leaves the wailer as the minion who's left. So I think the 2 most logical candidates for that are Candace and Lynn. Lynn would explain Ross and Manny's malfunctions. Candace would explain everyone else on that side, because that whole side died. And if Candace is in fact the wailer, then her poison now reaches to me.
Can we kill Manny now? What an information Peter is lying.
I will gladly kill Manny now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
need
because
to
I've been
kill
wanting
it's
to
Manny.
kill
pretty
Manny for
obvious
Kill
days.
that
Manny.
it's pretty obvious that Peter's
And
evil,
actually,
and
Peter's
since
evil too.
Peter wanted to
Peter,
point to
because
Lynn and
it's
Candace, I think that
regardless of-
that Manny's the obvious choice.
Peter and Manny are definitely evil.
Peter just got blown away by our accusations.
Even though,
Peter, welcome to my world,
Chris,
man.
tomorrow you can explain. Now
That's
you've
fine.
claimed 3 roles.
Yeah.
I didn't claim 3.
2.
Yeah.
Any nomination?
Point of order.
See, if Guami were to do it, it's okay. With Chris, that's not cool, man.
Man, sometimes you gotta go outside the box.
I do.
Is somebody gonna nominate Manny?
I hope so. Lynn, you want to do it?
I'll nominate Manny.
Lynn,
You'll need to
nominate
take your
Manny.
seat, Lynn.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, you need to take your seat.
Yeah, let's make sure that everyone's seated. So
Does someone want to
I
do an
think-
accusation for me, or I could just?
I can do it.
Thank you.
So the information that I have is that the majority of the evil players are but like starting at Peter, going clockwise to Anton. That is evil and outsiders. That is from the Ghost Hunter. And then we also have Maid information of 7, which I believe starts at Lynn and goes to Jason, which makes the evil team Manny, Peter, James, and Candace. There's also additional information that says that James and Jason are not on the same alignment. That was, however, before Jason became evil in my approximation.
I'm not evil.
Well, that's fine. This isn't part of your thing. and if you're not evil, then I'm sorry for that little unnecessary comment. Anyway, I think that's the information, and also the fact that Peter was throwing shade on Lynn and Candace. That I believe that it's Manny.
One thing to point out: if you believe Manny and Peter are evil, there is like a 100% chance that Jason is poisoned, or not poisoned, rather drunk by me, because one of the 3 of them should be drunk.
I don't think that
All right.
matters.
Oh,
I
Good to know.
am the singing telegram. I've been drunk by Colton this whole game. That's why none of my information makes sense.
Or because
So,
you're evil.
for the record, what did you sing?
I trust this. I don't know why.
I'm gonna start the
I
countdown.
do not trust it, and we should get
What
votes
other
on this.
explanations do we have?
3 votes needed for a
Yes,
majority.
please.
4 votes. Well, a lot of votes on this.
We need to find the
Yeah, we need
bartender
like
and kill
6
it so
votes
Chris
though,
comes
because there's
back
so many
alive.
that kill evil people.
Oh, I'm taking my dead vote here. I'm taking him out.
Sure, why not? Just waste those
What's that
dead
shake of
votes.
the head?
Just
Yeah,
waste
right.
those dead votes.
I know. Hey, I don't want to be on the last day and be like,
Well,
I
here's
don't
the
know what
thing.
to do,
We only
and I
got
push the wrong
4,
button.
so it's very likely that we could just get trumped here.
4
Oh,
votes.
who the heck took their
Another
vote away? I
nomination.
thought there was 5.
Guami took it away.
I never had one up.
Well,
I
I
did.
I've
Ross
besmirched you then. I'm sorry.
Ross took it down.
This is dead vote.
No, I
But
was
it
going to
was
say,
4.
Kwame could have turned
dead
evil.
votes on that.
Dead votes? What are you guys doing? Okay.
Nobody
I don't
was
trust any of
voting.
it.
We needed to get enough.
Yeah, Jason, you can thank me later.
If we
Any
didn't
other
put 3
nomination?
on it, they wouldn't have even had. They would have had 1.
Yeah, we it's been multiple days where we did this nonsense.
Yep.
Well,
Like you don't have to save dead votes for final 3.
no, I know.
That's not the
but
rule of the game.
So, also, there's 2 kills left, so
the
either we get it
the
here.
dead votes from evil people could be used in the final 5 as well. I get it. Which is
I
what probably
nominate
happened.
Lee.
Candace nominates.
Oh, this is.
Well, they have. That's the thing is they have 3 according to my approximation.
Candace, your reason.
Mount up, squad.
Yeah, man, he's a demon.
Mount up, squad.
Lynn, your defense.
I think this is clearly obvious that this is the evil team, and
It
Guami's pulling
sounded like an
vote.
evil
Really
call.
sucks.
We get a
Really
flip.
sucks.
Let's go.
House itself, Guami was
We get a
evil.
flip.
Let
Let's
me-
go.
Oh, it's Anton.
Let me talk.
We get a flip. Let's go.
Lynn gets to talk.
So thanks, Guami, for taking her vote away. Thank you so much.
Oh, Jason is evil. He did turn evil. See?
Thank
I
you
told
so
you the
much,
house
because-
itself screwed up.
And so will Guami in about 2 seconds.
everyone be
Welcome
quiet.
to our world, Guami.
Can I talk?
What?
Can I talk?
Speak, please.
Because Guami's a psychic and I'm the groundskeeper, and they can't friggin' kill us worth shit when we're together. So they got to get rid of one of us, and this is their attempt at doing it. And we needed 5 votes. And sorry, Guami, you removing your vote there just screwed us the game.
Pertinent info. Don't worry, Guami. You're going to turn evil, and you're with us.
He never.
What?
He did. So Lynn,
I
for the
told you Jason churned.
for the clarification,
Yes.
he never had his vote up. I'm the one that pulled it back.
Oh, sorry, Guami.
But Guami, you're going to turn evil because it's the house itself. So you're with us now, whether you like it or not.
How?
I've been calling that since day
You're
one.
going to be the
So
only
we're
live
clear.
good player. You're the only live good player. You're going to turn evil.
You know what
Think
sucks
about
when you have everything down and then you lose by a technicality.
Not a technicality.
Oh, it's a technicality.
Wait a
You
minute.
guys wasted dead votes.
No, they weren't wasted. We had you.
We had to.
Is that what you think?
Yes.
There is 5 votes. That puts Lynn on the chopping block. Any other nominations?
So
I don't even want to play this game anymore.
How many
I'm
dead
so
votes are
pissed
left?
off.
I mean, Guami
Wait.
can nominate somebody else.
And
And
there's
Five.
3. Ross, Sarah, and
Four
I
good
have
votes,
votes.
Guami
so it
will
doesn't
win
matter.
as evil.
Okay, it doesn't
Guami
matter.
will win as
Somebody
evil.
vote. Did
One.
somebody nominate the time? Oh, fuck.
No,
It doesn't matter. No.
Died?
Lose.
Doesn't matter.
Guami, you're turning
Can't-
evil whether you like
The
it or
math
not.
isn't there, Lynn.
No.
3.
Dang it.
And the game.
It's over.
No.
No, we go to bed.
Technically, I think we go to
Technically, we go
bed.
to bed.
We go to
But do we
bed.
have to?
But
The team
game
better kill
is-
Guami just in case he's not the one who
Guys,
turned
can we
evil.
please let Scott speak, please?
Yeah.
The game is over. And
Thank you.
the team has won.
Does Guami win with
Thank
Mute
you.
everyone, please.
Good.
Ross, why did you take your vote away?
Kwame, you are part of the evil team and have won.
Yeah.
Yep.
I had
Congratulations,
Congrats,
Kwame.
For surviving, you get to be on the winning team.
Sorry,
He
Lynn.
was resurrected. He deserved to come back. And
Oh my
That
god.
is a shit
Yeah.
game.
I'm sorry, Lynn.
I will
called
go.
a terrible
everybody that
ending.
was evil again.
Lynn, for the record, it wouldn't have mattered because we could have still tied the vote.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hang on one second.
Yeah.
I'm going to go through everything
Yeah,
here.
but you wouldn't have killed anybody.
Okay, so evil was destroying the whole game. Basically, for the last quarter of the game, every living townsfolk was drunk or poisoned. But even with that said, I was still really nervous that the evil team was going to lose because they came close a couple times, very close, like 1 vote away, close. So I'll start with Sarah was the medium and resurrected Guami right away. And then James was the happy wife and his partner was Sarah. But when he died, he was being wailer poisoned by Candace. So he got 2 evil people, Candace and Anton, for his information. Originally, and then so going next is Chris was the ghost hunter. But the first night he was cooked into the maid, or sorry, the happy wife. He was cooked into the happy wife, and I gave him, he was poisoned. I gave him Guami. Guami died, so I gave Chris wrong information and gave him James and Jason, who were both good. Then Candace was the wailer, and she got that whole half of the town basically poisoned, the whole top half of the town, all the way to Lynn by the end of the game. And Jason was poisoned most of the game by Candace. And then it moved to Colton for most of the game. I'll come back there. Jason was the priest who was poisoned most of the game by Candace. And then Colton was the innocent child who got nominated and didn't die. So I had to poison someone, which was either the only good people were Guami or Jason. Guami was about to die at the time, so I poisoned Jason. So he was drunk. So he was poisoned and drunk at the same time. Eventually, Candace's poison wore off, but Jason was still drunk. And then he was changed to evil, so he was the drunk evil priest. Anton was the black cat. He was barely nominated throughout the game. The second time he was nominated, he died. The first time he was nominated, they did swap, and I will get back to that. Steven was the cook. He cooked Jason into the maid. Oh, and Jason was poisoned when he got his maid information, so I gave him a 7, but it was really only 5. We talked about Colton. Guami was, he got good information one night, I think, if I remember right. He protected someone one night, but every other night he was poisoned, or he was made drunk by Peter, who was the bartender. Was making Guami drunk most of the game. So he wasn't protecting anyone. Ross did shoot people. The night that Steven died, he did pick Steven, but he picked him wrong, but he died anyways. He got chosen by the demon that night. So it looked like Ross may have thought that he killed Steven, but he didn't. Lynn was the groundskeeper, and she was getting poisoned a lot of the game. And the top half of her ended just by bad luck was 2 poison people, but she only picked them one time. The rest of the time she picked Ross and Guami, but either they didn't die or she was poisoned when they did get chosen. Manny was your house itself. Once he got under suspicion pretty heavily and was 1 vote away, after he was 1 vote away from dying, that day he nominated Anton to switch, and he switched it over to Candace, who immediately was 1 day away from dying, or 1 vote away from dying, but survived, and that was your whole game. Again, Evil was on top by a lot the whole game, but it was still super, super close. I was kind of on pins and needles watching. It was a fun one to watch. And there is a lot of fixes I need to make on the script because you guys broke a few rolls pretty badly, which is good.
Well,
And
sounds like the demon has a lot of safe havens in this one.
I was pretty close there at the end. I called a lot of evil people.
Yeah, I think we did really good there, Steven. And I told you Jason was evil. I was like, it's weird that they killed him the next.
Lynn and him protected themselves. So I was like, oh, Guami, you're the psychic. Who did you pick? Because I knew Guami was the psychic already. And Guami said Lynn, and she's the groundskeeper. I'm like, oh, good. That means that you guys protected yourself. That's why there was no death. And I was pushing that story to that side of the table.
Yeah, this
seems
isn't
like
right.
a really hard script for the good team to win because he can just switch it out if there's a black cat in play. He can just switch out.
So, no, here's the thing. I had to nominate Anton, and then Anton couldn't die, and then you guys couldn't have been suspicious of any of that. I was trying to wait till the last possible moment to nominate him because I figured you guys would be like, why the hell is Manny nominating Anton out of the blue?
There was no reason. We're like, if Manny's evil, why are we going to just let him nominate Anton? What's going on here?
Right. Nobody said anything about it. You guys just moved on.
I believe I did.
The turn before, when I told you, all you guys have to do is kill Colton and then kill Guami at night and you win the game.
One more fun piece of information. Peter, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think Peter knew that Manny and Candace switched because they probably didn't talk to each other at that point.
I did not know.
I didn't know as well.
He was about to make Manny appear dead, which would have
been awful.
Would have been horrible. And
I spent the last 3 nights trying to decide, okay, at one point here, I'm going to have to make someone appear dead. But then if I die and they come back to life, that'll throw huge suspicion on them. So I just kept drunking Guami because he said he was the psychic and I didn't ever want his ability to come in.
He was the only one that was not poisoned by any other means for like the whole game. So I think that was a good idea.
Yeah.
Because I kept thinking, should I kill Guami now? And I kept saying no. There were better kills.
Yeah. After about day 2 or 3, I didn't want to talk to any of you guys. So
yeah. So Ross, when Scott told me singing Telegram was one of the bluffs, I couldn't resist.
Yeah, it made you super sus in my mind. I don't trust him.
Lynn, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
One of these days, I'm really going to be the singing.
You should be ashamed.
Terrible for me.
I called all the evils again. I should get fucking gold stars for that.
Well, see, it's one thing to call them; it's another thing to get the votes up for it. Which
I
that's
tried.
the hard part.
And you guys didn't have it. You didn't have it. You guys were convinced that I was the demon, and I wasn't the demon anymore.
Yeah.
Right, and see that's the problem.
And we counted on you all wasting votes on Manny.
Yeah.
Too many snake charmer
I
rolls in this one.
out
Oh, you can
players.
switch who the evil guy is. Oh, the old spirit, they can switch. I hate that.
You want to hear what's funny?
Yeah,
I went to
like
Candace.
that
I'm like, I'm on your team now.
Oh,
What's
that's
the
so
plan?
funny.
And she's looking at me like, no, you're not. I'm like, yes, I am. I already talked to Manny. It's you, Anton, Peter, and Manny. And Manny already told me that he got switched with someone. And I thought he said he got switched with Anton, but he could have got switched with Anton. And Anton died. You had said you got switched with. I was trying to find the demon.
I said I switched with someone, but I didn't tell you who because I was hedging myself that you were just trying to get the information from me.
Thank you, Ross.
I think we would need to play the same setup again before we start messing with stuff. That's the crazy thing. Because some stuff is just our choices.
Yeah.
You know, if we keep changing stuff every single time we play and it's a different setup, you know, we need to keep playing it before we can actually determine what's OP and what's, you know,
Yeah,
not.
I'm
'Cause some
not
other stuff,
changing any. I'm not
dependent on us, you know.
on this. I'm not changing anything yet because it was just bad luck for the good team that they killed off their own at the beginning.
Yeah.
They just left the
Yeah.
bad team.
Yeah. I don't.
Well, yeah, I think
I'm not convinced
so.
it's that hard. We spent way too much time with the happy wife and the medium and trying to kill all these good players. And I mean, the evil team got lucky, right? When Colton came to me and he's like, "Hey, you might be drunk," I was like, "Well, that solves my problem."
I realized that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's always,
So
that's
that
always
that
fun.
gave me deniability for 2 nights.
That's why I
Because,
wanted
like,
to
the
kill
first
you
time-
sooner. I mean, presumably before you switched.
Yeah,
but then
the first
nobody
time
else
we
really got
played
on
the
board.
script, everybody caught on to me really quick because, like, the information just stopped lining up. So that gave me a night or two to push
You
people
really
away.
think
And
I
then
was
that
the
second-
demon that I
happy wife or
nominated
something?
her the second last day? Was she the demon then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lynn, if there was a choice, if I had to make the choice at the end to who was going to be evil, I was going to choose you because you had good nominations. So
Thank you.
I was going to put you on the team.
Anyways, I'm gonna head out, guys. Thanks for the game.
See you,
Night.
Colton.
Scott can tell
Take
you,
care, Phil.
Later, Colton. Thanks for
I
playing.
was under the impression that we got to choose. Okay.
I
Anyways,
was not.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like from the script.
Yeah. So